Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. It is the new moon today. It is an eclipse today. This day is going to be more powerful than the Lionsgate portal. So great things are happening today. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. Just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you're watching this with me live right now, hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Just pop your question in the chat for me and I can answer your question. You can ask me about love, life, your person, health, anything you've got going on. Anything that's going on with you, the angels can assist you with, and that's what I'm here for. So just bear with me while I make sure I'm live. Okay, there we go, I am live. Let me just check I've got sound. Oh, I've just nearly turned my tablet off. I don't want to do that, do I? There we go, I am live. Yeah, I've got sound. That's all good then. Okay, let's do this then. So I've got various decks of cards I'm using today. I am going to bring some moon decks in as well, with it being the new moon. I've got various decks all over the place here, so I'll see whatever they guide me to use. Yeah, I've got everything out here. Okay, so just waiting for people to come in. I am early again today. But they have give out warm weather here today later on. So, and it gets like an oven in here after like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's 7:20 here. So I want to get things done early today. So I'm not going to be baking later on. So welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Like I said, if you're clicking on this later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Hey, Cece, good morning, honey. How are you doing today? You're nice and early today. So I want to bring in an affirmation for you actually before you put your question. I mean, I'm sure you're going to put your question in, but it's an affirmation you can use today. I have faith in love. I love my body and mind. So the message for you today with this eclipse is to trust in the power of love, and that's in your person's love, but also in heavenly love and the love you have for yourself, you know, God's love. Have faith in love and accept yourself as you are. Affirm it. I accept myself. I love my body. I love my mind. I have faith in love. I'm lovable. I'm trusting in love. And I feel this is a great couple of affirmations we can all use today. You know, accepting ourselves just as we are, accepting the situation just as it is, trusting in the situation as it is, having faith in the situation, having faith in love. Great messages for the new moon. Can I get any miracle guidance from angels? Well, actually, miracle guidance, first of all. Accept yourself. Trust in the power of love. Have faith. Affirm it. I have faith in my life. I have faith in love. Any love message from Jake? I've been praying to give me strength and everything working out. Well, that's a great sign, isn't it, Kay? So what's the message coming through? What's the message coming through? What's the message for you? You are my light. So that's reminding you, the more lighter you are, like, this is not only just about the light you shine out. This is about you being lighter. You know, when you are feeling lighter about your life, when you're feeling more at peace, when you're feeling more at ease with things, then you're more attractive to him because your energy isn't as heavy. Okay, so when you feel lighter, that draws him in. So he's reminding you that he is the moth and you're the flame, okay? So you are my light, he's saying to you. And he's saying, I miss our friendship, okay? So he's missing talking to you and being around you. He said, I'm still dealing with the situation, but I'm still praying that everything's going to be okay with Archangel Gabriel. So Gabriel's helping you with material things, work, money, things like that, and also communication and moving things into place. And obviously, it doesn't matter which archangel you call on, really, because as soon as you communicate with the angels, they'll give you what you need anyway. You know, you don't think, oh, I need to call on a specific archangel for a specific thing. I mean, you can do that, but you don't have to do that. So, you know, as soon as you pray and you ask, it is given. So Jake is saying to you, I'm sorry. So he's apologising to you. So he may even apologise in the future, like face to face. Look, apology, it's coming. I've got angel bumps. So you got forgiveness and then the apology card come out. That apology you may be waiting for is coming, okay? He's saying, I'm going to come and apologise to you. So he is going to say sorry to you for something. So what does he want to say sorry about? Obviously, you know, and maybe this is what you're praying for, some kind of, you know, reconciliation with an apology. Look, I'm coming back. He may even apologise for staying away. I need to stop pushing you away. So he's going to apologise for pushing you away, probably when you needed him the most. But remember, those times you feel you needed him are actual times where you found faith in God's love. Okay, you learned more about you in those moments than anything else. But he is coming back. So let me just see what the moon eclipse is doing for you. That's good news. So he's going to come in and apologise, and he's missing your friendship, okay? You've got support. This is beautiful. This has come out because you're saying, I'm praying. Well, you're being shown now that you have that support. So the moon circles is that you have a circle of support, whether it's from your angels or here or in your community or wherever it is. I feel it's more likely astral support or even here. Okay, you have the support you need. So that's come out to say to you, you're asking and it's being given. Okay, so keep faith, keep the faith and keep trusting. One more card for you. One more card for you. Forgive yourself. Oh my goodness me. Big message coming through about forgiveness. So call on Saint Peter, Mary Magdalene and Jesus to assist you with forgiveness. Even if you don't know what you have to forgive yourself for, you do. And this could be for allowing yourself to get hurt or things to control you or whatever it is. You've got to work on some forgiveness today. So see this new moon as an opportunity to start again. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Forgiveness brings miracles in. So welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. So just to let you know, you can see donations are coming in. So I'm not ignoring anybody. Okay, I am prioritising super chats because I'm only on for a certain amount of time. Okay, so super chats get a priority question. It means you go in order then. Okay, if I can see questions, obviously. So please put your questions in the super chat because Fatima's there, but I can't see your question. It's lower down. Okay, so just it's hard for me when the chat's like this. You see, it's hard for me to find the question sometimes. So please make sure if you can that you put your question in the super chat, okay? So let me just get rid of this person, okay? So mods, if you're anything Melissa, just keep an eye on the chat for me. I've got someone who needs to, I need to just delete this person. Hang on a minute. There we go, okay? And that's the same person who's come out on different accounts. I don't know why. I just got rid of that person anyway. Okay, let's do it then. Hey Donna, welcome. So, let me just find you that. So as I'm deleting people out, I shouldn't have to be deleting off when I've got mods in, okay? Okay, let's do it then. So Fatima says, where are you? There you are, message from F. So what does F want you to know today? What does F want you to know today? I've been watching you. So he's got his eye on you, okay? I've been watching you, whether that's in person or through social media. Okay, so I've been watching you. So he's definitely watching you. This card's moving as well. And he'll come forward in time. So he's probably watching you, working out how to reach out. Okay, I've been watching you. So what else is he going through? What are the angels saying? He deserves happiness. So the angels are telling him he deserves happiness. When he's watching you or thinking about you or astrally projecting to you, however he's connecting with you, he is recognising your happiness, okay? And he knows that his thoughts become things. So I do feel he's been operating in some negativity. So the angels are trying to show him that he deserves to be happy. He deserves to have all the things he's thinking about, okay, instead of getting in his own way. And he needs to take action to do that. So he's watching you to work out how to come forward. His angels are pushing him to come forward. So what's he getting real about? Yeah, look, I want to admit to you that I'm attracted to you, that we have great chemistry, okay, that he feels drawn to you. So he's saying, it's always been you and me, it's always been us, okay? I want to tell you that, I want to tell you that I want you. So keep thinking positive and using affirmations and keeping your vibration high, because your strength in that way, you know, you using law of attraction is moving things into place for you. So look, blessings are on the way. Affirm today, I am blessed because you are. Blessings are on the way. I hope that helps, okay? Goldilocks, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending hugs and great, sending them back to you. I need them today. Can I please have a general message? So general message for you with this new moon eclipse, okay? Which I'm feeling is more powerful than the actual Lion's Gate. It's turning things around big time. So there's some shadow work coming up, okay? Now, this could be your shadow work. This card's getting my attention as well. This could be your shadow work. It could be their shadow work. So take a breath. This is why this has come out. This is moving as well. Look at these all moving on the top here. Process your feelings, transformation. So what I'm feeling is this shadow work, whether it's yours or theirs, probably the both of yours. Okay, but I'm connecting with you onto directly. So some shadow work is coming up for you. So that'll be emotions coming up to the surface, emotions or feelings or things you can process to transform. Okay, so you're going through a transformation with this moon. It's bringing magic in. And you're being guided to take a breath with this, okay? So make sure you're taking time to breathe out, relax your energy, calm your mind down. Everything is synchronized. Everything is synchronistic. So you may see lots of signs and synchronicities to show you're on the right path. So I feel you're kind of releasing things that need to go to prepare you for your next chapter. And they're coming up as shadows. So just embrace the flow of life. All this is happening so you can be in the flow. And I do feel this is connected with your twin flame journey or love because you've got Gemini there, the twins. And this could also be things that you've been experiencing or coming to terms with since like May, June. And now things are shifting. So I feel this is like a final release or a final purge so that you can move forward towards whatever this next chapter is for you. And you know what that is, okay? Yeah, let the past go. I mean, full moons are about release, but this is a new moon. But because it's an eclipse, it's turning things around. So there could be a cycle about to complete here. So affirm today, I lovingly release the past. And that's going to prepare you for what's coming, okay? So you're getting ready for this new beginning. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got wake up grateful. So it would benefit you to do a meditation in the morning, a gratitude meditation, or do a gratitude journal. Or as soon as you wake up and put your feet on the floor, thank you for this day. Opening your curtains, your blinds, thank you. And then take a different route and see what you experience along the way. So this is about stepping out of your comfort zone as well. Okay, but take a different route. So for example, say if you walk somewhere, drive somewhere, go a different way and see what happens. I did that yesterday. I went for a walk yesterday and I took a different route and I didn't know where I was going. I knew I'd end up where I was meant to be because I knew kind of the direction I was going in. And I actually asked Archangel Shamuel to help me find where I was going. But I did take a different route and it was interesting what was around there. So, and that was walking, okay? So sometimes we just have to do that because it makes you see things in a new way. So I feel the opportunity is coming in for a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Cappy, thank you for the donation, honey. Sorry, when is my next long-term relationship coming in? Okay, when is your next long-term relationship coming in, okay? See what your angels want you to know first. What do your angels want you to know? Well, you deserve it, okay? So it will come in when you feel like you deserve it. Okay, because remember, you think about things and you bring them about. So if you're feeling like you're not deserving of something, and that can be a wound, you might think, well, I know I'm deserving of love, but there could be a wound there that needs healing. So you deserve happiness and you deserve to have all your dreams come true. Give me a block. So first of all, work on that. I deserve happiness. All of my dreams are coming true. So happiness is an inside job, remember, though. So you don't need anyone else outside of you to give happiness to you, because if you're expecting that, it won't work. You have to find it within first. And the angels say that God sees, hears, understands, and loves you. So in other words, this is in God's hands. He knows exactly what you need and who you need and when. So you're being reminded that there is a plan to your life. So when things don't seem to be moving forward, there's always a reason, remember. So when is your next long-term relationship coming in? And it's when you're feeling happy and joyful within your own self and not needing anything from outside of you. So let me just see what this one is first. Yeah, so it looks like this person could take action towards you in March, okay? And then somebody could move into a relationship around Taurus season. Okay, so you got May, like April, May. So by May, long-term relationship. So it feels like something's going to happen around March. So this is when you could probably meet this person, or if it is someone from the past, this is when someone like levels up, or someone's going to be ready, or you're going to be ready, because it's about you too. Okay, the alignment is possibly going to happen in March where the action is taken. So this is when probably you meet or come back together. And then the relationship comes into place April, May. And Taurus is very grounded, it's about taking control. So those are the timelines. But remember, you are deserving of love and there is always a plan. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. Dan's 3D feelings, next action, general finances and business. So what's his 3D feelings for you? Well, he feels magnetically pulled to you because nobody compares to you. So at this current time, he's feeling pulled to you. Okay, and his next action will be to move towards you, even if he's not intending to do that, because he won't be able to stay away. Okay, so yeah, he wants to admit that to you. He wants to tell you how he feels. So his next action is to talk. They give me fear. There's fear around this, though. He's got to release his fear to do it, okay? He wants you to know it always feels natural with you, okay? This is what he wants to tell you. He wants to admit to you that with you, it's always felt right. It's always felt natural with you, and that's why nobody has ever compared to you. That's why he keeps coming back to you, or he will come back to you because of the power of the love, okay? So any timeline or anything we need to know about his next action? Well, he is focused on this. He's just gaining knowledge, okay? Just like you're gaining knowledge, he's enchanted by you. So his next step is to move towards you, okay? I haven't got a timeline on this because it's about drawing down the moon, which means it's about as above, so below. He needs to ground these feelings and not be afraid of them, okay? So general business message for you, or general message. You've got right here, right now is exactly where you're meant to be. So this is saying to you, be okay in the present moment. You may want more, you may want things to change, but right now where you are, you're learning and growing and evolving. So in finances and business, you're exactly where you need to be at this current moment. That doesn't mean there isn't going to be change, okay? So, and this again, take a different route and see what you experience along the way. So you may just have to do things a bit differently to shake things up a little bit, okay? So can we have a message for general money and business? You've got push through any insecurity and make time for you. So make time for self-love. So you may just be very busy at this time, maybe putting all your focus on business, and you need to get the balance right. So when you get the balance right, things will shift into place. You've got Cancer and Libra in this reading as well. And it may be that, I've got balance coming in here. So balance your finances, perhaps balance your emotions, because you may be feeling a bit insecure about all kinds of things. And that can lead to struggles in other areas of your life. Okay, but I feel the message here is to remember that you can have, be, and do anything you desire and have anything you want. So you may be feeling a bit worried or insecure about where your business is going or money, but you'll be fine. You're exactly where you're meant to be at this moment. I hope that helps, okay? Could be improvements underway as you move towards Libra season. And thank you for using your milestone, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Message from Frank to me, and how is he? May also get advice for my life. So what's going on with Frank today? Don't give up on me. So your real advice is don't give up on him. It doesn't mean you don't surrender, because that's what you need to do and that's what you're working on doing. But he does want you in his life. He's saying don't give up on me at this time. I'll never let you go. So he's not going to let you go, okay? Don't give up on me. I'm never going to let you go, which means he will do something when the time is right. So he is at this time, he's a little bit concerned that you may move on. Okay, and that doesn't mean you are. It means you're perhaps working on that surrender, and he's feeling that, which is a good thing. Okay, because you can't sit around waiting. You've got to be doing you. So your guidance is affirm, I am love. So this is really about you filling up your own cup and giving back to your inner child. Okay, allow yourself to feel love, because everything that he's kind of put you through has brought up that wound around you feeling like you aren't enough or you're not chosen, okay? And that's an inner childhood wound. That's when we perhaps don't receive love in a certain way when we're a child, and we think we're not good enough, okay? Even though that's not true. It's got nothing to do with us at all if our parents are busy with other stuff, So it's a childhood wound. So he's activated that in you so you can allow yourself to feel love through your love and through God's love. So affirm, I am loved. No matter what, even if he's there and he's not with you, even if he's not reaching out to you, you are still loved. You are still you. You are still special. you were still magical and gorgeous and sexy. It doesn't take away anything from you. And I feel that's what you're working on at this time. What else is he realising? We've got faith and belief. So trust in God. This is your message as well. You know, when you trust in God and you have faith in his plan and you believe, that's when you receive. And he's saying to you, please believe in me. Don't give up on me. Trust in me. But again, that doesn't mean you sit around waiting or wanting things to move forward. It means you just allow things to be. Trust in God. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Ben messaged me like he only cares about that. It says he wants to see me but never makes time. I set a boundary. What does he think? Feel intent. So it's good that you've set that boundary down, okay, because that's probably your lesson in this situation, to have that boundary there, because I know what it's like. You know, sometimes it's hard to keep your hands to yourself when you want someone that badly. But it's very likely this will be the boundary that makes him deal with his situation or step forward or do what he needs to do. So it's good that you've set that boundary down, okay? But I don't feel that's all he wants you for at all. I think that's your own fears, and that's because he isn't showing up in other ways, you know. But I don't feel that's all he thinks about or cares about or wants with you. I definitely don't feel that. I feel he just struggles to give emotionally. So, but I mean, that's also his love language in a way. That's how he shows you how he does feel about you. So, and this is the thing, you know, he's saying to you through his 5D self as well, I do need space to heal. So you're putting that boundary down, and that will create that space to heal, which means he can go away and deal with his circumstances, and all that pressure is going to build because it's not being released from being intimate, okay? So he's saying you have to trust me. Okay, so I feel this setting this boundary down is also a lesson for you to trust him to heal and work things out for himself without you there. Does that make sense? So I feel that boundary is needed, okay? But again, it's like you set the boundary down, but then you're like, when's he going to contact me? When's he going to do this? You've got to give him that space and take that time out for you and not feel like you've done something wrong, because he can always feel you because you are one and you are magnets. So he feels drawn to you even more. So you setting that boundary down is making him even more drawn to you. And obviously it will help him to respect you as well. I'm not saying he doesn't respect you, but he'll help. It's like he knows that, okay, she is starting to understand that, you know, it can't go on like this forever. Something has to change. So what you're doing is feeling that love too. You feel that love too, okay? And what matters is what you think. So instead of saying, what does he think, feel, intend? It matters what you think, feel, and intend. What do you think about this? Instead of thinking, what does he think about that? How do you feel about that boundary you've set? How do you feel? Forget how he feels. How do you feel? Because what you're doing at this time is asking the universe for what you desire. You want more, okay? So be grateful for everything. 444 is a sign that your angels are protecting you. So that's a sign the angels are supporting you setting this boundary down. Okay? So try not to think about what he's going to do next. Just focus on being in the moment, because he needs space right now. So he needs to process this, okay? So you are desired. This is the thing. He does desire you, and you are desirable. But that's not all he desires. So affirm, yes, I am passionate and sexy. You know you are. But him being with you in that way is not the only thing. You know, it's not like the way you get validated. Okay, so you got to know you are desired. He does desire you, but he doesn't just want you for that, okay? But at the moment, he may feel that's all he can give to you. So he needs this space to level up and show up in all ways, okay? So I feel you've done the right thing setting this boundary. So I'm just getting a message for what his next action is. What's his next action, or what's his intention? To face his fears. There you go. You got cold moon. So he may feel that you're a bit cold because you've put this boundary down, but you're not cold at all. You've just put a boundary down, okay? So he's now got to face his fears, and that's why he needs space. So really it's showing you've done the right thing for you, and that will help him to go within. So just give him space at this time. Focus on your abundance. Focus on career, finances, projects, whatever you've got going on, and let him make the next move. Forgive me, fear. Let go of your fears, because your fears will be coming from the ego. Oh no, if I'm not intimate with him, he'll go away, or all these fears can come up, and it's illusion, okay? You've got to remember you're the prize, okay? Oh, Cappy, thank you for the donation. And what do I need to know on the other side of my life transition, please? So what do you need to know on the other side of your life transition? What do you need to know? Well, relax, okay? So perhaps the angels are saying here, first of all, you just need to relax about the whole situation instead of thinking, so what's going to happen on the other side? Just relax. You may even feel more relaxed on the other side of this transition. So you're going to feel more at peace with things, more in tune with your emotions, and you're going to be able to master them better and reveal what needs to be seen. So in other words, on the other side of this life transition, it will reveal what you need to see. So this is like, relax. What you need to see will be revealed in divine timing. So it really is about you trusting the process rather than needing to have all the answers. It's about knowing that everything will move into place, possibly as you move towards Scorpio. So I'm kind of feeling we've got Cancer to Scorpio season here as a timeline. So obviously Cancer was June, July. Scorpio is like October time. So between now and like October time, so Scorpio ends in November. So between now and November, this is when things are shifting forward for you. What else is on the other side of your life transition? Be the star of your own show. So you're not going to let anybody have control over your thoughts or your emotions. You're going to be the star. So maybe you felt like before you transition, you were sitting on the sidelines of your own life. But now, after you transition, you're going to be the star of your own show. And you may need to forgive yourself for that too, for sitting on the sidelines and not taking control of your own life, or not, the way we allow others to have control, like we think, we're not the star. You are the Ferrari, you are the prize, you are hot property. And you're starting to realize that, release anything that doesn't make you feel that way or anyone, and realize that star potential in you. And that's powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message with friend asked from her DM. So what does your friend's masculine want to say? I am sending you love. Okay, so this could be coming through social media posts. It could be coming through songs, synchronicities. So I feel this is more not direct communication. I feel this is more from the higher realms, okay? What's your guidance at this time? Be the star of your own show. It's come up again there. So I feel that we all need to hear that at this moment anyway. We have to remember our own power, okay? So, and I feel that you make your masculine feel successful. You make your masculine feel strong and capable. And it says you are as successful as you feel. So he's got to feel that within himself. And I feel that he has vision and dreams of his life, how he wants it to be. And this could be in career or how he sees his life. And he knows that when he's with you, he can have that future. And that's what he wants to open his heart to. So the angels are helping him to open his heart. So he could be going through a heart chakra activation, okay, to feel better about himself, okay? Let's bring in an affirmation for you. What do you need to know? So the affirmation is you're on the right path. So you could be seeing 717. So affirm it, I am on the right path, which means everything is working out. If he could apologise to you for something, what would it be? He's saying he's not really apologising for it, because he's saying to you, I'm teaching you the life lesson of patience. So whenever he's done that's perhaps triggered you or caused a problem, you've been learning patience during that time. So he's saying to you, we are twin flames for a reason. And at this current time, I'm teaching you to be patient and trusting. And patience isn't waiting, that's impatience. Patience is acceptance and breathing and operating in the fruit of the Spirit. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation for yourself, Ollie. So 3D message from him, please. What does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say? Nobody compares to you. So it's very likely he's looking at this karmic partner thinking, what am I doing? Nobody compares to you. So you've got to remember that. So if you've been trying to compare yourself to the karmic or anyone else, don't do that, because there is no one like you. He said, I will make it up to you. I'm sorry I denied our love. So he feels the worst thing he did really was deny the love, and he made you feel like you didn't matter. However, He opened a wound in you where you felt as a child you weren't enough or good enough or chosen, and you've been able to heal that part of you. You're still healing that part of you now through this entire situation, okay? So, yeah, you are magnetic. So you've got to believe in yourself that there's nobody like you. He's saying that to you. There's nobody like you. Nobody compares to you. So affirm it. I'm attractive. I'm magnetic. When you're being you, everything else falls into place, okay? So when you are comparing yourself to others, that's not your authenticity. So he's saying, if you're thinking, does he realise the truth? Does he realise that we're meant to be? Does he realise? He already has realised. He's saying, I have realised already. I do promise I'll make it right with you. And he's saying that to you. He's saying to you, I'm sorry I denied our love. I will make it up to you. So 2 cards about making it up to you. So what are his angels guiding him to do at this moment? To share his feelings. So he needs to open up, and he knows it. So he wants to tell you he intends to share his feelings with you. Is there a timing around this or anything you need to know? You're being protected at this time. There's no timing because you're being protected until he can deal with his situation, because we've got ring around the moon. So I feel that's about going round in circles, and the fact that there is a ring involved, and you're being protected until he can come forward and obviously offer that ring to you in the future. So right now, just know that your journey is under divine protection. So when it's not moving forward, it's protection. It's not rejection or punishment. It's protection for your highest good. I hope that helps, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation. Today's message and thoughts from my crush, please. So what does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say? I have to release the past, okay? So there's something he's still releasing to be able to have a future with you. I have to release the past. Now, this could be a person. It could be just feelings around a situation. And he's saying he needs to release stress. And it is simple when you look at it. All he has to do is release, and he'll release the past, and then he'll feel better. So he may be stressed out about a situation from the past. And you may not be aware of that, okay? This is something he's going through internally. And this could be keeping him back, okay? So, and he's saying to himself, there's no need to rush. Just trust in the power of love. So this whole situation is teaching you to be patient and to slow down and to relax and to not need anything to happen right now in this moment today. Because he's saying to you, there's no need to rush. I have to release the past, okay? And once I've released the stress, then things will be easier. Things will be more simple. So your guidance is to trust in the power of the love that you feel and that you share. So anything else for you? Replace doubt with faith, and that's probably what you're going through. You're probably going through a lot of doubt. Oh, it's never going to happen. But you're being guided to slow down and find faith. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what message for me with the new moon? So what's the message for you with the new moon? What do you need to know? Celebration, okay? So you've got moon dance here. So dance and relax and celebrate, because there's blessings on the way. So there's a celebration coming in. So this could be if you're going somewhere, or you may get invited out somewhere to do something. So there's celebrations coming. So I feel the new moon is an opportunity to get excited and enjoy life, celebrate life. I mean, this can even be a sign about reunion. You can see 2 people coming back together there. So this could be a huge sign of coming back to each other. Okay, something to celebrate. But I feel that this is an opportunity for something to move into place. And the eclipse is turning things around, okay? You're going to feel that shift. Embrace the flow of life. You got Gemini. So I do feel this is on your twin flame journey or in love. So I feel if you embrace the flow of life, there's going to be an opportunity coming in to come together with someone. So if you're picking up on the past, if you're picking up on your person, this could be a big sign of reunion coming in for you. So what else do you need to know with the new moon? You are gaining direction from above. So you're being guided, whether you're being guided back together or you're being guided forward. Okay, so you're being guided. So you're being guided to, everything's moving into place. So the angels are guiding you. Your guides are guiding you. Saint Christopher is guiding you. So you have direction. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Lynn, great to see you, honey. We got Mia, thank you for the donation. Crush's thoughts from 6 p.m. yesterday. I feel so intense. 18 PG. Well, he's telling you today he's got to release the past, okay? That's what he needs to do to be able to move things forward with you. He's been very clear about that today. So what else is he feeling? Only one card jumping out. I love it when you say my name. So he may have fantasies where you say his name. You know, like, for example, you're in bed and you say his name and it turns him on, or you say his name in some way. Maybe you've got a way of saying his name that's very intimate, and he fantasizes about that, okay? So what else does he want you to know? The road ahead may be full of twists, turns, hurdles, curveballs, tears and pain, but it will all be worth it in the end to get to the other end. Now, these are sexy decks, okay? And it's like he's saying to you, there is going to be some things in the way, okay? But we'll get through it. So this is a big message, again, about there being more to this connection than it just being a crush, okay? It's not like, oh, he's just going to come rushing in and we're going to have a fling. It's not that kind of connection, this isn't. Okay, so he's saying you have me under your spell. So he is drawn to you and he does feel enchanted by you. And I don't feel this is just from 6 p.m. yesterday either. I feel this is how he's always felt. He feels drawn to you, just like you feel drawn to him. And he said, I will make you mine, I promise. He's just got to release the past first. So it doesn't mean you're not feeling all the kundalini. It just means, you know, there is a reason behind it. I hope that helps, okay? My chat just moved. Just bear with me a second, guys. I've got to go back down. It's frustrating when this happens, and I hope we don't have technical issues again. We had them the other day. Okay, so we've got Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Whenever I look at your picture, because I can only see it small, I see red hair, and I see the carrot. Even though it's not a carrot, I'm not sure what it is. Okay, what your picture is. I'd have to like enlarge it. But when I look at that, I see a carrot, okay, straight away. So I know it's you for that reason. So Hylas, don't know why, but I feel nervous before going to the eclipse to his town. Strange dreams. I feel like everything will change today. Today is a turning point, and that's what you're picking up on, okay? Purge will end this evening. Can I please a card? Ask feelings for today. How does he see me? So breathe through these emotions, okay? He's thinking about your body, because you could be picking up on a lot of kundalini. I love your body. So he could just be thinking about you in a physical way today. Give me fear. There's fear there around that, okay? Look, it will happen, victory. So this moon, this eclipse is saying to you, there is going to be a victory in this situation. It will happen because you make him happy. You make him happy in more ways than one. And today he's thinking about your body, which I feel is physical. I feel he's thinking about you physically. Where you're going to be, what you're doing. That's what he's thinking about. So it's not like he's just thinking about your body. He's thinking about you in a physical way. Like, where are you? So your guidance today is let go and let it flow. Okay? You've got this and heaven has got you. So if you have got the opportunity to be by water today, that would help. Okay? Just let things flow. If he could apologise to you for something, what would it be? If he could send you an apology. I was a liar out of fear. So if he's lied or he's done things that have caused a problem, it was all through fear because he was angry at himself. He wasn't angry at you, and he's angry at himself now for the things he's done. And he said, I feel bad about it. So he does feel bad. He feels bad about the things that he lied about or he denied. And he's saying it was all because I was angry at myself. I've got my own issues going on. It wasn't you directly. So he feels bad about that. What else, okay? Well, I feel it's that card. Embrace the flow of life. It's there again. So you've got that twice coming through. Okay. You've got heaven's got you. So you know you're supported. And obviously that winning Snowy was huge because Snowy is really a white stag, which is the symbol of mission. Okay. So let go and let it flow in your twin flame journey. You've got the Gemini energy in this, twins, full moon. So between now and the full moon, just let things flow. Embrace the flow of your life. Let me bring you one of these in as well. Is there anything else you need to know for the eclipse? Union. Look at that, union. So you may get lots of signs about union. And you've got this, oh my goodness me, look, the stag. So the angels are confirming to you, you receiving that white stag, even though it's a moose, Snowy, was a sign of union. And that was a beautiful sign to be given on that day. I love that. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for all the beautiful pictures. Mia, thank you for the donation. Can I get a reading for my career this month? So what do you need to know for your career this month? You've got release control, okay? So you may just need to let go of the need to make something happen. And the more you release control, the better things will be. So maybe you are trying to control the circumstances or the outcome or even a situation in your career. When you let go, things will move forward, okay? And I feel that in your career, things are going to enhance and build between now and April next year. So between now and Taurus season next year. So you may need to take control of yourself to let go of controlling the situation. What else do you need to know about your career this month? So, for example, if something happens this month that you can't control, okay, just release the control around it. You've got self-regulation, absolutely. It's the same message. So the way you take control is by letting go of control, by having self-control, by regulating your emotions before you rush in and do something or try. Just relax first, breathe. Say, how do I feel about this? What is this showing to me? So self-regulation, we've got a bull on this as well. So Taurus is very significant. Now, this could also be about you being a leader in some way, because Taurus is the bull. The bull takes action. The bull takes... There's an old saying, isn't there? We take the bull by the horns. So this could be about you being protected in your career as you move towards a leadership role or as you take control of something in your life. So you may also need to take control in your career too in some way. But I feel this will be revealed as you move forward. So self-regulation through breath work, relaxing your mind. Says if it wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately at work, everything's coming together. Your patience, strength and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over, hold on. So this could even be about you gaining some kind of leadership role, like a boss position or bossing up in some way. Just take my socks off. Yeah, I've got socks off. My feet get cold. And it's red hot in here. I've got to take my socks off. There we go. So, yeah, I feel that there may be an opportunity coming in for you to move forward, but you'll move forward by self-regulation. I hope that helps, okay? Kalina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what message would Marco like to tell me? What does Marco want you to know? What does Marco want you to know? So Marco is saying to you, you make me very happy, okay? But I have to release the past. So he knows that you're his happiness. So you make him very happy, whether that's when you're together, when he's thinking about you. But there is something he's got to release from his past first for you to have this connection together. Okay, so he's letting you know he is working on that right now. What else? Allow love in. He needs to allow love in. And maybe this is something that's hurt him in the past that's made him put these barriers around his heart or made him a bit defensive or guarded in love in general. And you've opened him up to love, remember? So he knows he wants to allow the love in, and that's what he needs to do. So he's got to let the past go to allow the love in that way, okay? So why is he struggling with allowing love in? There's fear there. So it's definitely fear. It's nothing to do with you. This is fear. I can't lose you again. So he's either going over the fact that he feels he lost you once, or this could be he's lost someone in his life and that's scarred him, okay? Now that could be, it's not necessarily a lover, this could be something he went through as a child. So there's an abandonment wound, but he's saying, I can't lose you again. So he also feels like he's messed up and he perhaps pushed you away and lost you and he doesn't want to lose you again this time. He said, it wasn't my decision. Now, obviously, we always have a choice, but he may have felt like something was out of his control. So there may have been something that happened in the past between you where there could have been like a false start, or he may have said he was going to do something, then he perhaps didn't, and he felt like he lost you and he said, I can't lose you again. So I feel there's a regret around the past where, and this may even be what he's saying, like, I have to release the past so I can have, another chance with you. Or so he has to let go of the guilt over something he's done in the past that's pushed you away so he can have a new beginning with you. That's what I'm picking up on. So what's your guidance, okay? Well, and this is from his perception, remember. So what's the message coming through? Listen to your intuition. So if you're thinking, what does that mean? Okay, your intuition will tell you. So affirm, I trust myself. So when you listen to your intuition will tell you the truth. You know he loves you. You know he cares about you. You know there's an opportunity coming. you know, perhaps he never really meant to let you down. It was something he had to go through and learn, just like you did. Okay, so when you listen to your intuition, that will tell you the truth, not your ego, not your mind, not even sometimes a reading. You've got to trust what you feel about it. So obviously you have a reading, you have to sit with it and take it out, resonates with you. That's your guidance, to trust yourself. Let me just see what the angels are guiding him to do. He has a loving heart, okay? So he's got to forgive himself. His emotions have power. So when he pulls away from you or shuts down, it's because it gets too intense. And that's what he's working on. He's working on allowing himself to feel this love. Let's get one more card for you with the new moon. Anything you need to know? You've got a no, and you've got marriage, okay? So it may be that maybe he's afraid of marriage. Oh, you got a yes as well. So you've got a no, a yes, and a marriage. But it's a no first to become a yes. So maybe he said no to things in the past, but there's going to be a yes eventually. So otherwise they wouldn't have come out this way. Okay, so remember, no is a not now. Or it's not the right time. Or, you know, something is shifting first. It doesn't mean it's a no forever. So a no will become a yes possibly around marriage. So if he said he doesn't want to get married, or if there's been issues around marriage, that no will become a yes. So there's possibly marriage in the future here. I hope that helps, okay? And this could even be like a wound around a marriage, like if his parents went through some kind of issues with marriage, or you know how that works for you. So you know how it resonates with you. So sit with the message. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation, honey. What is the energy with my job? What's the future? Okay, so what do you need to know about work? What do you need to know about work? Flying out loud. First card is the law of attraction. And this is Moon Mercury. So what you're being reminded is that you have the power to attract in what you want. So if something doesn't seem to be working out or working the way you want it to, change the way you're looking at it, because thoughts become things. Now you've got higher power as well with Moon Goddess. So it feels like with your job or in the future, you're being guided towards something that's more in alignment with your true path, something that you're more passionate about. So you have to be honest with yourself and think, okay, does my job make me want to jump out of bed in the morning? Is it something I'm really passionate about? And if it is, that's great. But if it isn't, then you can attract in that type of job, which is really like, well, it's not necessarily like, job, career, it depends how you see it. But it's like your purpose. It's like something you get excited about doing. You think, yeah, I really want to do that every day. It's not just about making money. It's about enjoying life. It's not just about getting through the week and then enjoying the weekend. It's about loving everything. And that's what you're being shown, okay? So something's coming where you're going to be able to be very passionate about it. Now, if you're already passionate about your job, but perhaps you feel like you're stuck in a rut, or that's what's going to change, okay? So love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. So if your job feels like a burden or a drain, which really resonates with what we just said, say no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to please other people. That's a real act of self-love. So you've got to be very honest with yourself and say, okay, does my job serve me? Is it what I'm doing for me or for other people? Your time is coming, everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. That means if an opportunity is given to you, you must move forward towards it. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, because that's what you're attracting to you through the law of attraction. Don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. So if you're thinking, oh no, I can't make a change because of this, this, or this, that's illusion. That's fear. Okay, focus on what you want and you'll move towards it. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just move this up, bear with me. So we got Dylan, thank you for the donation. What are Bree's feelings towards me? Okay, so what are Bree's feelings towards Dylan? What are Bree's feelings towards you? I see signs about, it's really interesting this come out because it gives me an itchy eye. Now, when I connect with the right eye, this is them, okay? When I connect with the left eye, it's you. So they are seeing signs in their physical reality. They're getting their attention. Now, an itchy eye is like wanting something to change or wanting something to be different. So I feel that Bree is seeing signs about you that make, like I want to do something, or I want something to happen, or I want something to change. So the signs are showing Bree that something can change or be different between you. But definitely been seeing signs about you because there's some kind of attraction there or some kind of connection there, as you know. So you are my heaven. So when Bree thinks about you, there's a lot of, it feels warm, it feels nice, it feels safe, it feels the way it should feel. Okay, you're my heaven on earth. You make me feel good about myself. You make me feel like something could really happen here. Yeah, you're the sun and the moon that glows in my heart. So there's a lot of uplifting energy there, a lot of happiness. Okay, you make me feel happy. You make me feel things I've never felt before. That's how Bree feels towards you, even if Bree isn't acting that way. Commitment, thought about marriage as well, thought about the future, attractions there, want you, commitment, attraction. So the feelings and the emotions and the desire is all there. Okay, so is there anything currently in the way? Because Bree's definitely feeling it all. So if there's an issue, what's going on? Will you hear me out? You may need to have a conversation. So will you hear me out could also be a sign that Bree is perhaps afraid to reach out to you or come towards you for some reason. Okay, and this could also be that you perhaps need to listen more. I'm not saying you're not a good listener, but if you think about it and be honest with yourself, sometimes we don't really listen, we're more wanting to speak. And we have 2 ears for a reason and 1 mouth for a reason, so we're being guided to listen more. So I feel the message here is, when you come together and talk again, whenever that is, make sure you're listening more. Okay, so perhaps be quiet and allow Bree to speak, or even if Bree isn't speaking, perhaps give like the silence there, give the space needed for Bree to be able to open up to you, or this person B to come forward to you. So will you hear me out? So I do feel there's a conversation coming, and this could be about feelings, it could be about the future, could be about what you both want. Just bear with me. My chat moved and I've lost it. Typically, I knew this had happened again. Just bear with me. I'm sorry about this. Give me a second. So mods, I might need you again. I'm having technical difficulties again here. I don't know why the chat's breaking off. Okay, so I'm going to say no more donations now so I can catch up, because my chat's just jumped up, okay? So just bear with me a second while I just write down what I've got going on here. So I've got Dylan again. It's jumped again. So mods, it's jumped again. I've lost it. Okay, I've lost all my donations there up to Raluca. Okay, so I need your help now. I've lost them. So no more donations, because I can't take any more because I've just lost them all. Let me just write down what I've got on my list here. Just bear with me a second, guys. Don't panic if you've donated, because this is what my mods are for. Okay. This is what happens sometimes. It's YouTube. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my devices. It's just sometimes these things happen. Just writing down a list here, and then I'll ask my mods to help me. Hang on a minute. So Dylan, if you're in the chat, can you just write me what your second question was? Just bear with me a second, guys. Okay, I'm not like stressing out, because I can see loads of donations here. As long as I've got people's names, I'm all right, okay? This is why people should, if you're coming in asking a question, stick around, because if these things happen, then that's when I'll ask you to put your question in the chat, okay? So I need, at the moment, the next one I need is Dylan to put in his second question. So no more donations, because obviously I'm having technical issues now. So I can see I've got loads anyway, so I don't want to take any more so that I can catch up. Just bear with me a second, guys, while I do this. If I do this, then it's just better for me to... I know it's taking a minute, but you'll thank me in the long run, okay? Just so I don't lose anyone else. And I can see how many I've got. So I've got quite a few donations here. When I start writing them down and panic, I'm like, oh my goodness me, I've got loads of people here. Right, okay, so I'm at the top. Right, okay, so what I need to know is, so I've got my first donation here on my tablet is Raluca, okay? And then I've got everybody else. I've got Raluca, Divian, Namira, Kavita, and so on. But I need to know who's between Dylan and Raluca. So mods, if you can see that, okay, then obviously that would be really helpful, okay? But Dylan wrote a second question, but I can't see it now. So Dylan, are you in the chat, honey? Is Dylan here? Okay, is Dylan here? Dylan, are you in the chat? So no more donations because I'm having technical issues. It's so important now I get no more questions. People can donate an energy exchange, but no more questions, okay? There you go. Timeline on the relationship for me. So is this the timeline with Brie? Is this who you're talking about? You want to know? It's jumped again. My chat's just jumped again. So you're just going to have to bear with me, guys, okay? I'll have to do the best I can here. Let me just take all this off then. Nothing I can do about it when it's like this. You know, it's just one of those things. If I've got everybody's names, that's the most important thing. So, Dylan says, timeline for relationship for me. Yes, okay, with this person, okay. So any timeline, okay. So I'm getting guidance first about it before I get an actual timeline. So we've got watch for the signs. So the signs are showing you. Now remember, we got that for Brie as well. The signs are showing you both. So you could see blue butterflies. Okay. So the signs are going to show you when it's coming. The signs are going to tell you when it's happening. So signs could be like you see a sign and you see that person's name. Or you see things that are showing you this is happening, things are shifting. So the signs are going to show you when it's coming, okay? You've got to accept help. And this is the yin moon. So this is for you. So this is about you allowing help in. So prayer will work, talking to your angels, okay? And then releasing anything that needs to go. So it could be that something needs to be released first. Now this could be fear, stress, struggle, the past, things that need to go, okay? But I'm getting this energy where the signs are going to show you that it's coming, okay? So timelines, you've got pay attention to the signs. Now that's 3 cards that say pay attention to the signs. Okay, maybe these have been signs you've been seeing since 2024. So the angels say relax and breathe, okay? It's coming soon. So I can't give you a timeline because 3 cards have come out saying trust the signs. 2 for you, 1 for her, 3 cards. So you may be seeing 222. That's a sign the universe has got your back. 444 is a sign the angels are protecting you, and it's coming soon. I hope that helps, okay? I know that people have donated. I've got all the questions here. They're all in order. Well, not the question. I've got all the names in order. Please don't panic, otherwise you're going to stress me out, okay? I know who's donated. I've got the list here, okay? It's Kavita. I've got you on the list there, sweetheart. Okay, you're on my list, okay? Just because I perhaps didn't say it doesn't mean you're not on my list. I've got you after you, but you're not there. I've got Raluca, Divian, Namira before you. Okay, so please relax. If people start coming at me now and saying I've donated, this is why donations are optional. Because when we have issues, there's nothing I can do about it, okay? We have to do our best then, which is why my moderators help. This is why you stick around and give me the questions. Okay, so what I'm saying is I don't know who's donated between Dylan and Raluca, but I'm not going to stress about that right now because I can obviously find that out after. I'm going to go to Raluca now, okay? So I'm going to move my chat up and see how much I've actually got on my chat. So just bear with me because I can try and do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to do the ones I've got on my chat first, and then I'm going to come back to the people who are on my list. So, Raluca, I can't see your question. So I'm going to just do my chat first because I've said no more donations. So what I'm going to do is do the questions I can see, and then we'll go into the other people after. Okay, so I have got a plan. So don't panic if you're thinking, oh, you know, because I have got a plan. So I've got Sarah Rose says, hi Liz, what is my DM feeling about me and us? Okay, so I've got Sarah Rose there. So what is my DM feeling about me and us? Thank you, Janie, okay. But when people start stressing out, it just panics me and I'm like, I can't be having that on my chat because there's nothing I can do about it, you know. So, Raluca, I'm going to be doing you in a little bit, honey, okay, because I need to just do, because I don't want to lose any questions I've got here. Okay, so we've got Sarah Rose, you're masking and saying, please trust me. How's he feeling about you? He perhaps doesn't feel like you trust this love, and this may be something you're learning to release doubt. Okay, so he's saying, trust me, I am going to do what I need to do. Okay, so, and he will approach you. He said, I am planning to approach you. You've got to trust me to do this. I am your divine masculine. So you've got to trust him to do that. That means you're the feminine. That means you allow and receive. He's the masculine, so he must move forward. So this is like the scenario of the flower and the bee. He's got to be able to come and pollinate you, hasn't he? So you've got to trust him to approach you whenever that is and to come forward to you. So what's your guidance at this time? So what's your guidance? The angels are saying to you, get up, warrior, you can do this, okay? All paths lead home. So in other words, you're meant to be. So you're being guided to trust in that. If you're waiting for him to take action or do something, the angels say, enjoy the journey. You are a warrior. Get up, warrior. Okay, remember, he is a warrior. He can do this too. So you've got to believe in the power of the love. So the message is, trust him to take action to you, and he will. I hope that helps, okay? So we got Ankmore, thank you for the donation. It's jumped up again. I've lost it. What is going on? Okay. So I'm doing the ones on my list, okay, that I can see and that like in front of me. This is the best way I can do it, guys. I do apologise for this technical issues. It happened the other day. I don't know why it's doing it. These things come into testers. Okay, so I'm doing the ones on my sheet here. I've got all these people on my sheet. I'm doing the questions I can see first of all. Then I won't, get in a mess. Then I can ask you for questions after. So we've got on my sheet here that I can see in front of me, I've got Tiffany's question there. So where's Tiffany on my sheet? There we go. So Tiffany says, regarding my co-workers, guidance from my spirit team. So obviously I know that people have donated before, Tiffany, but this is just the way I'm going to have to do it for now. So if you have donated to me, just wait and I'll ask you for a question, okay? You'll have to put it in the chat when I ask you, not till I ask you. So Tiffany, regarding my co-workers, guidance from my spirit team. So what do your spirit team want you to know? What do your spirit team want you to know? We've got releasing, okay? Releasing. So you may need to release stress around your co-workers, or even release those co-workers in some way, which means perhaps don't spend time with them. Don't spend time with them outside work, or don't get involved in drama in some way at work. Just release. And this could even be release the fear around what's going on with them, or this could be you releasing the need to know, like letting go of what are they going through. I don't need to get involved in this. So I feel you just need to release something around them. So I'm not going to get involved in that. I'm not going to care what they think. I'm not going to involve myself in things. So ask yourself that question. What do I need to release regarding these people? Okay. And you've got to keep your heart open. But keep your heart open, which means you're not completely shutting down. But I feel you don't need to get involved in as many things. So you're being guided to kind of take a step back. And that can be like, you don't have to be completely friendly with everyone. Something's going to happen soon where you can forgive. So there may even be an apology coming in from one of them, or maybe you need to apologise, or there's going to be an opportunity to clear the air and release something. So if something's happened with your co-workers, there could be an apology on the way, or an opportunity to fix things, clear the air. But it doesn't mean you have to perhaps be around these people. So you may there's something that's happened that's going to be released and healed with forgiveness. It's going to happen soon, but it's going to also give you the opportunity to work out, do I need to be around these people still? So say, for example, these people are friendly with you. Remember the co-workers. So you may see them as your friends, but they may not necessarily have your best interests at heart, or they may not necessarily be your best friends. Does that make sense? So I feel you're being guided to distance yourself in some way, shape or form after some kind of like healing happens. So relax and breathe about it. And you may be worried about this right now, stressing over it, panicking about it. Relax and breathe. Soon there's going to be an apology or some opportunity to forgive and heal the situation to bring calm back in. And then you have the opportunity what you do next. Do you still get involved, or do you pull the energy back, get your head down and work, Because work is for work. It's not about obviously it's nice to have social engagements with people, but remember you're there to do a job. You're not there to have like a social thing with people. Does that make sense? But I feel whatever's happened, there's going to be an opportunity to forgive, heal, and move forward. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So next question in front of me, I've got Janie says messages from Wes, okay? So messages from Wes. So I'm not missing anyone out, remember. This is the way I've got to do it for now, because obviously I've had technical issues. So what's the message from Wes, okay? What's the message from Wes? And any of my mods, if any of my mods can see questions before Tiffany, please write them down on a sheet of paper. Don't post them yet. Just write them down if you can see what the questions are. And then we can help each other out in that way as well. But I'm going to do all the ones on my screen first. As long as no one else donates, we're all right, okay? Thank you, Aunt Morn, okay? So, this message is for Janie. Messages from Wes. So what does Wes want to say to Janie? Look at this. I will come forward to you in time. Now, it took a while for this card to come out, so he knows it's taken him a while. And he knows how patient you've been with this as well. Okay, so I will come forward to you in time because nobody compares to you and he knows it. And he wants to speak his truth. So he wants to tell you what's on his mind. So he does intend to move forward, even if it's taking time. So if he could apologise to you for something, what would it be? What would it be? Will be when I get to your order. There's nothing I can do. It's technical issues. You have to bear with me, okay? I will walk away. So he's going to walk away from the past. He's going to walk away from the things that he's been struggling with. Okay, he will do that. So I do feel this about walking away from his past and having a new beginning. He will walk away from that because that's probably what he's been struggling with. You've got a hold on me. You don't know how powerful you are. So in his eyes, you have power over him. Now, no one has power over us without our own permission. But we can feel that way, especially when we're in love with someone. So he's saying, you have got a hold on me. Nobody compares to you. I have had to heal my past. But you don't know how powerful you are, which means he's always thinking about you. You're still on his mind even now, after all this time. Okay, because he is aware of how much time has passed. He's saying this is a higher love, and I see the signs about you. So he's seeing signs about you just as much as you're seeing them about him, which is showing you this is some kind of divine higher love. So if you're aware that he is your counterpart, if you see him as your twin flame, he feels that too, even if he doesn't know what the label is. He's saying this is a higher love. So you may have been hearing the song Higher Love. So he's been seeing signs about you too. What else, okay? Put yourself first. That's what he knows he needs to do. This is his message. So the angels are saying to him, put yourself first, do what's right for you. Instead of thinking about other people or the past, or it's time to put yourself first now. So what's your moon message around this situation? Seek healing. This is what's happening. He's had to heal himself. You've been healing you, healing your own heart. And I feel that this is a very healing moon. This new moon is very healing. So it's activating something. This could well be bringing you back together. Because he's saying, remember, I will come forward to you in time, which means he's going to make the move towards you. Law of attraction is also pulling this in. That's why you're seeing signs about you. So is there a timing to a movement? Because obviously he said, I'll come forward to you in time, which suggests there's still a bit more time there. We're getting closer to September, aren't we? We've got compassion. 11/11 could be significant. So the 11th of November could be significant here around this time. When you're seeing 11/11. So when you're seeing 11/11 on the clock, that's a sign it's happening as well. And remember, when he does come forward to you, which he will, have compassion for his journey, for instead of like dredging up the past, like saying, oh, it's been nearly a year or however long, just let things unfold and listen to your intuition because you're connecting with him through telepathy and the other realms and readings. I hope that helps, okay? Just to let you know, guys, if you're jumping back in and you've left the chat, okay, I've had technical issues. It's wiped off all my donations. So I've got a list here. I'm just going down my list. So you need to give me your questions when I ask you, but not yet, okay? Please do not panic. I'm doing them in the order. I'm doing all the ones on my screen at the moment first, okay? So we've got Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from ST, please. So they're not in order at the moment, okay? I know that people donated way before, and I did say they'll be in order. But if my screen goes off, nothing I can do. So you have to be patient with me, okay? Where did they just go off? There's nothing I can do. They just my chat light moves up, and all the ones before are gone, so I can't go back down. I've only got to a certain amount of time. So I've got it up to J at the moment. I can see J there asking a message from SD. We're all my listers here. I've got everyone on my list, okay? Yeah, I'll ask. I don't need it yet, Lynn, because I've got everyone on my list here. I don't actually think you're on my list, so you must be before Dylan then. It must be around then, so I'll put you on my list now. So clearly that was between Dylan and Raluca. I lost some donations there. So you just have to bear with me, okay? So, or you can put your question and my moderators can write it down, okay? So I know there's people before, but there's nothing I can do. Okay, you see, that's the thing. The way I'm doing it is I've made a list of everyone's names, but I'm currently doing the ones I can see on the screen because I can read the questions, and then I'll ask for questions after. It's the best way I can do it, okay? See, it's jumped again. This is when I'm trying to explain myself. They go off, so I've lost the question there. It's gone again. So, well, that was ST. This is ST. We're doing J's question. See, I start panicking when people say, I'm not going to pay attention to the chat because it's just going to stress me out, okay? I'm just going to do what the angels are telling me to do. It's hot in here. We have a minute, okay? So, ST, how is he feeling about you, Jay? Give me a block. He's saying, even if I'm not communicating this to you, I feel the power of the love, okay? We've got the firework effect. So, he feels the power of the love, the desire. So the firework effect is like passion, sparks flying. That's how he feels when he connects with you, even if he isn't communicating that to you. Okay? He's saying, yeah, look, it's always within him. That's how he feels. He always feels the connection. It's always within him. The strength is there. So he's finding the strength to perhaps come forward and show this to you. You just need time. He's saying it will be worth it in time. So he feels like he's taking time. You may feel like, oh, I've had enough of this. So you may feel like it's taking a lot of time, but the firework effect is there. The feelings haven't gone anywhere. What else? He knows he's let you down, probably by not opening up about this and holding it back. Okay, so what's he going to do about it? What's he being guided to do about it? It's just when people start saying things, Don, and that's when I start I feel everyone's energy. It's quite hard. So breathe and heal. So this is your guidance, Jay, to breathe through this. Okay, and that will bring a healing in, and to fly high, which means just keep working on you. Keep working on your mission, your purpose, your career, your finances, like being in your highest vibration. And that attracts him in even more. There may even be an opportunity for you to fly high. So this could be going somewhere, traveling, could be about you getting promoted or going through a glow up. So I feel he's definitely seen you glow up in some way. Okay, so breathe and heal. But he will tell you eventually. I just feel it's taking time because he's feeling it all, but he's not necessarily saying it. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, because I'm having technical issues. Otherwise, I'm going to be on here all day, okay? Please understand why I'm putting no more donations. Okay? I'm trying to pin this. It won't even let me pin it. There we are. I've got Faye there going on my list. So no more donations, okay? So important I catch up now, okay? Because I'm having and it's wiped all my questions off. I'm trying not to panic about it. So as soon as I get a donation, it knocks everything up again. Now, let me just go back to where I was. Bear with me, okay? So now it's gone again. See, so now I'm on Genevieve, and I know there's loads of people before then. So, but there's nothing I can do. So I'm doing the ones on my screen first. No more donations, otherwise I'll never catch up to do the other donations. And then I start stressing out. I just won't go live ever again, okay? So, we got Genevieve. Great to see you, honey. I was thinking about you this morning because I watered my plant, Genevieve. My plant, Genevieve's growing beautifully. She's so huge now, okay? So Genevieve says, hi, Liz. Any messages from the angels regarding me and my person? So this is for Genevieve, okay? So what's the message coming through for you and your person? So your person is saying to you, our passion is real. So all the Kundalini is rising. So you're probably going to feel lots of Kundalini at this current time. Okay, lots of desire, lots of Kundalini. You're both feeling it, okay? So what's the message coming through? I can taste your lips. Because when I'm with you, it's like a dream, but I'm awake. So what I'm picking up here is dream sharing. Now, I spoke about that in all the videos yesterday. So it's very likely your person is having very vivid, lucid, lusty dreams about you. where they're tasting your lips, kissing you, tasting your body, use your imagination. Okay, this is 18 plus stuff as well. And when they're with you, it feels that way. It's like a dream, but they're awake. So I feel your person's thinking about times you've shared together that's felt very dreamy or felt very dreamlike. So I feel lots of fantasizing going on and lots of dream sharing at this time. That's what's going on between the two of you. So what else does your person want to say? I will get divorced. Now, if your person's with someone else or bound to something else, they're going to release that. This doesn't necessarily mean this person's married. It means they've got to release whatever they are in. Okay, so they may feel they've got financial ties to something else or someone else, or they've got obligations elsewhere, and they need to divorce themselves from that, okay? So they need to free themselves. So that's what your person is struggling with, freeing themselves from things in their reality, okay? The words I want to say to you are on the tip of my tongue. So your person intends to talk to you as well. So what I'm feeling here is they're saying to you, I want to free myself from whatever I'm dealing with here to be with you. It's on the tip of my tongue. I want to speak it out. I want to tell you, I want to clear things up in my life. But I am currently dreaming about you and fantasizing about you. So lots of desire there. So what else with the new moon? So that's what's going to turn around with the eclipse, okay? Yeah, you got the past. It's meant to be with you. This isn't in the past with you. It's meant to be. Okay, but what's meant to be is releasing the past, and then they will take the lead. So what I'm picking up, same message, your person needs to release something in their past, something they feel they're obligated to, otherwise the word divorce wouldn't have come out. They need to divorce themselves, they need to detach from something to be able to be with you, but it's meant to be. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, I'm putting you on my list, honey. You must have been between Dylan and Raluca, but obviously you've got to bear with me, okay? Because I'm doing the ones on my screen first. I've got everyone's names here, but this is the way I've got to do it, okay? So we've got City Cat, thank you for the donation. So City Cat says, hi Liz, I'm grateful for a message today from my DM. So obviously I'm not missing anyone out. I'm just doing them. This is the best way I can do it for now. So no more donations, okay? Thank you, mods, for being there. So, grateful for a message from my DM. This is for City Cat, okay? So, what do we need to know for City Cat? You are the one, okay? So, your person knows that you're meant to be, knows that you're the one. And I'm sorry for everything I've done, apologising. So, there could be an apology coming in. So, what have they been feeling sorry about? I'm sorry for everything I've done. I will sort it out. They're going to sort out their life. They're going to sort this out with you. It will move forward with you. They were angry at themselves, not you, and that caused a problem. So this has never been on you. Remember, that can be a childhood wound that you have to heal, where you perhaps feel like you've done something wrong or you're not good enough, and that it's not on you, okay? So what he's doing is learning to forgive himself for the way he treated himself and you, the love of his life. So he's saying, you're the love of my life. I'm sorry for the things I've done. I need to forgive myself for the way things have happened, the way I've treated you, the way I've treated myself, because he knows he deserves better. You know, you deserve better, but he also knows he deserves better from himself. So he's got to release his fear now, and that's what he's doing now, to make this decision or choice to move forward or move on from whatever it is he's got to release or whatever he's doing. So what's your guidance from heaven? You deserve respect, and I feel that's what he knows. He knows he needs to respect you enough to tell you the truth, move on from the past and all of that, and you deserve respect. So affirm it, I am respected. And the more you respect yourself, then the more he'll respect you anyway. And this is about you knowing your own worth and value. I am blessed, okay? So I'm blessed, there's blessings on the way. So there is blessings coming to you. I hope that helps, okay? Rada, you're on my list, don't worry, okay? There's nothing I can do about it. You're here on my list. I haven't mentioned everyone's names I've written down. I've just written them down. What I'm doing right now is answering the questions I can see on my screen first, because if I don't, I'm going to lose those questions as well. Okay? If you're panicking, don't donate to me. There's nothing I can do about it, okay? I'm doing my best. Okay, so I'll get to, this is why if you're watching a live, you've got to stick around, because these things happen. So I'll get there when I get there. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. I know you've donated, appreciate everyone who's donated, but however, when we have technical issues like this, I have to do the best I can. There's nothing I can do. I can't magic them back up, okay? So at the current moment, I'm working down the chat, and I'm just doing the questions I can see. Like even then, it's jumped again. So I'm doing the next question I can physically see on the screen, okay, which is Joy. So Joy says, hi Liz, what does he want to say to me? Everyone else, I'll get your questions at the right time. No more posting, no more questions. No, unless you've asked me already, you're not on my list, Gita, though. Okay, so if you're coming in now, there's nothing I can do. My next live will be on Friday, okay? Hopefully with no technical issues. But we had technical issues in the last live. Sometimes these things happen. Could be the eclipse, new moon. Okay, these things happen. You just got to bear with us. So what does he want to say? This is for Joy. I'm not going to keep explaining myself. I'm just going to get more and more behind. My mods are there to do that, okay? So, Joy, he feels you, especially with this new moon. He feels you. He's feeling your energy right now. So he's saying, I feel you, okay? Gentle, be kind to me. Well, you are. He knows how gentle you are. So I feel the way he feels you, and this is the thing that's coming through that give me fear. People remember how you make them feel, not what you say. Okay? So you're making him feel all this gentleness and kindness. He feels your gentleness. He feels your compassion, your empathy, the way you make him feel good. And he's saying it will be worth it. I know it's taking time, but it will be worth it because of how kind you are to me. And he's grateful for the time you're giving him to sort himself out, okay? Not at this moment, Ankmore, otherwise I'll get more stressed if I start getting emails, okay? So not at this moment. Thank you, though. I do appreciate that, though. No emails at this moment either. Otherwise, I'll start panicking. So we got the signs are guiding you. Okay, so you know this too. You know, Joy, that you see constant signs about the situation, this journey, him, and he's seen the signs as well. This is his card. So the signs are guiding him to you constantly. If you believe it, you can achieve it. So the signs are telling him you can do this, that he is strong enough, that he can change, that he can become that version of himself he wants to be. Okay, so he wants a photo with you as well. So he's possibly thinking how nice it would be to have a photo with you that he can look at if he hasn't already. If he has got a photo of you together, he will be looking at that. But he's saying, I want a photo with you. And that's about making memories. That's about the future, you know. That's about spending time with you and being able to photo it. No more donations. Wish right now, no more donations, honey. I'm having technical issues. So I've wrote in and pinned it, no more donations. See, this is the thing, I can't, there's nothing, I'm going to start stressing out. Please, no more donations, okay? So you're the only one that has access to my heart. So no one else has ever made him feel this way, Joy. You know it, okay? And he's saying to you, every day when I wake up and think of you, I have a huge smile on my face. And that's why it will be worth the time it's taking. Let me just see what your guidance is. Okay. What's the message coming through? You've got blessings are on the way. Affirm it, I am blessed. And he can feel you, and you can feel that blessings are coming in this situation. Let me just see if I've got a timeline for you. Any timeline for you? You've got invigoration is happening now in the summertime. November, karmic endings and power. So you've got summer where we are. You've got October and November. So this karmic ending could be like the things he's dealing with that are stressing him out or causing him a problem, or, you know, the karmic things. I'm not feeling people. This is more his struggle, his fears. These things are going to end around November, because I do feel Christmas is going to be very powerful for the two of you. So Thanksgiving could be significant. But you may be seeing 10-10. So power, I feel like he's more in his power in October than right now where he is in August. I hope that helps, okay? So the way I'm doing it at this current moment is I'm doing the ones on my screen first where I can read the questions. Then I'm going to go back to the other people. Okay, so no more donations. I've pinned it in. Okay, my mods are plastering it all over the chat for me. Okay. So Emily, you're on my list somewhere. If you've donated to me, okay, you're not on my list there. So again, you could have come in when between Dylan and Raluca. Okay. So no, not yet, honey. Bear with me, okay? I'm just doing the ones on my list. See, I've lost them again. They've jumped again. So I'm just picking the next question I can physically see at this time, okay? I think they've all gone. Oh no, they haven't. There's one there. Okay, we've got Faye Marie. Okay, where's Faye? Hang on a minute. See, I'm glad I've written them all down. There's Faye, okay. So I've lost loads of don't like people's questions, so I'm going to have to ask everyone for the question. So Faye says, hi Liz, can I have Angel message my twin flame journey? So I pull it up, and then as soon as I do that, it jumps again when people donate. So an angel message for my twin flame journey. So your person is saying, I'm learning who I am. Now this is also what you're going through too. You're both learning who you currently are. As counterparts, as individuals, you're learning who you are to be together. So you learn separately to come together, and also to release the past. I'm sorry for everything I've done. So your person is saying to you, Faye, I am sorry for everything I've done. I've been learning who I am. I'm learning who I am now to apologise for this, the version of myself I used to be. And remember, we're all previous versions. We have previous versions of ourselves. So what's your guidance in this situation? Love is the answer to all of your questions. So if you're thinking a question right now, the answer is love. Love will overcome fear. Love will find a way. Love will sort itself out. So love is the answer to all of your current questions, not fear. Remember, fear is where all the doubt is and the struggle. So think, okay, am I looking at this situation with love or fear? That's about trusting the love. From your person's situation, they need to release fear now to know they're capable of great things, to make changes, to move forward, to reach out, to change their life, and you give them the power to do that. So again, this is like the dynamic of the feminine, the masculine. The feminine learns to release doubt and have faith and surrender. The masculine releases fear to take action and move forward. So again, it's the feminine receiving, the masculine reaching out. It's like the masculine taking control, isn't it? So you are the sun and the moon that glows in my heart. So again, we've got sun and moon, masculine and feminine, yin and yang. So what I'm feeling in your connection is alignment is happening. So you receive and he reaches out. It's like he's got to be the one to move forward. You're the one that takes a step back. So I feel that's what's actually happening in your connection. There's an alignment happening to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? So next one I'm doing that's on my screen, okay, is Mariana. So let me just write this down. Hang on a minute. So where was I just? Okay, so we've got Mariana's donation. Okay, so Mariana says, secret thoughts and feelings. Just bear with me, I'll move these up, okay? And then I can ask everyone in the chat, okay? So bear with me. So Mariana says, remember, no more donations, guys. I'm not at the top of the chat. I've got lots of people to do. So secret thoughts and feelings. So what is he saying to you? So he's saying to you, you make me feel complete. So that's how he does feel. That's his secret thoughts, his secret feelings. No one else has made him feel that way but you. Okay, no one else has made him feel that way. He will sort it out. Whatever he needs to sort out to be with you, he's going to do it. That's his secret thoughts and feelings. He's probably planning all of this right now. The best is yet to come. So it's not over between you. There's going to be much better things coming than anything that's gone before. So I feel you've been asked to have faith in the process. So your guidance is to be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. And he knows how strong you are. When he thinks about you, he's very aware of your strength and power and everything you've overcome in your life. So work on raising your vibration. Because when you're in a high vibration, you're very attractive. You know, everything is moving into place for you. And you were capable of great things, and so was he. And I feel a secret to you is his dark thought is that you make him feel like he can do anything. That's how you make him feel. You know, you make him feel strong in that way. Okay, so let's get one more card. I dream about you every night. Now, I did all my readings yesterday were about dreams. So if you haven't already, make sure you watch yesterday's videos. But he's dreaming about you. He just needs space to heal. So he's learning in his dreams. He's understanding things. I hope that helps, okay? So the last one on my screen, and then I'm going to be asking people for questions. So no more donations, is Wish Right Now, okay? Who says, let me just delete this off and then I know where I am. So Wish Right Now says, DM's feeling girlfriend situations, his thoughts on my business page. Okay, so DM's feelings. He's been watching you. So I feel he has been watching you and he's possibly looked at your business page because he's been watching you. So that's what he's doing. He is watching. If you're thinking, is he aware of what I'm doing right now? Yes, he is. He's watching you, okay? What's going on with his girlfriend situation? What's going on with his girlfriend situation? he needs to share his feelings. So maybe he's opened up to her a little bit, or he wants to open up about something to her. He wants to share the way he's feeling with her, okay? Because he's changed his perception. I feel this is what you're doing. You're perhaps looking at things differently. Now, what I'm picking up here is, I feel that his thoughts on your business page is that you've changed your perception about something. So you could have wrote something in a different way, or shared something in a different way than perhaps you normally do, or maybe he's thinking you're looking at this a lot differently than you were, and this may be because you've surrendered or let go in some way, okay? So he's aware that you've changed the way you've done something or the way you're looking at something, and I feel he's inspired by that, okay? But I feel with his girlfriend, he wants to share his feelings. He wants to express what's on his mind. So what's on his mind about that situation? What's on his mind about that situation? We've got the world, the karmic cycle is ending. There you go. He wants to end that cycle. The lessons have been learned. It's time to move on. So he wants to tell her that it's over, but obviously that's something he's dealing with, and he's watching you in the meantime. So you've got to let him deal with it. I hope that helps, okay? Right, this is where we're going to get into some fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bathroom break and then come back to this, actually, so I don't get stressed out. So I've got lists here of everyone who's donated to me. Okay, so I'm going to go through the list, and I'm going to ask my moderators and people in the chat to give me questions, okay, who've donated. So the first person I want to do on my list, I want to do Panthera. So if Panthera's here, we need a question. I've got Panthera and Ling. I'm going to do those two people first, because they're not in any order now. I've just got my sheets here. And if I see anyone's question, I'll grab them as well. So no more questions, okay? I can't answer anyone else. So Victor, there's no point putting a question in, because I need to do these ones, okay? Let me go to the bathroom. Okay, let me just have a drink of water. Okay. So, lots of technical difficulties. It is what it is, okay? So, some of the ones that were missing. Okay, I'm not going to read that, okay? Otherwise I'm going to get confused. So, mods, there's no point asking a question. Like Donna and Victor, there's no point putting a question in because I can't do it. Okay, I've got to answer the people on my list now, okay? So, you're moderators, so please understand for the time being, all I need you to be putting in is about the technical difficulties. Okay, so obviously I wish I could answer everybody, okay? So, see, we've got Roger, I know. Okay, I know you have. I'm not meaning to shout at people. It's just I'm saying it over and over again. I know I've got everyone on my list here. Okay, but I'm asking for patience with this, okay? So I'll do your message because you've put your question in. But you've got to understand if there's technical issues, I'll get there, okay? Otherwise, I just won't go live anymore and I'll just post videos. Okay, if people come in and I've nothing I can do, is there? I can't, it's not my fault. It's not like I've just made the chat disappear, okay? So, patience, okay? I know you've donated, but the thing is, you said I've paid, and donations are optional. These things aren't. It's written in my list. It says donations are optional because these things can happen. It doesn't guarantee your question. The only way you're guaranteed a personal reading with me is if you pay me for a personal reading through PayPal that you arrange with me. Okay, this is something I do to help. Okay, so please understand that as well. So we're going to do RADA, and then obviously you're off my list then, and because you're stressing out and it stresses me out. So you are on my list here somewhere. There you are, okay. So RADA says, Eclipse message for me for job and finances. I have loans, very tense. Well, I can feel that. When will I get my dream job? Well, obviously you've got to believe in yourself to receive, okay. So what do you need to know? Okay, you've got to stay in integrity. So staying in integrity means believing in yourself, knowing your own worth and value, knowing who you are. Okay, that's how everything will shine in your life, because you've got moon shining. Moon shining is a bit like moonlighting. It's about you. If you want to do something, you can obviously do something on the side of what you're already doing. If you perhaps say you enjoy, this is just an example, I'm not saying you're doing this. Say if you enjoy writing, then you could write what you want to write on the side of your normal job. So like what I used to do before I went full-time on YouTube, I worked a job, but I did the channel on the side. And then when I felt it was the right time to take it full-time, that's what I did. So there may be something you're being guided to do in that way, okay? But you've got to stay in your integrity. And obviously if you are paying loans off and things like that, then the angels are working for you, with you. Because the worst thing you can do is worry about it. You know, the best thing you can do is just deal with it, which is what we're doing here. So go for it. Whatever it is you want to do, go for it. You've got Aries energy in this, which is passion. So the angels say, whatever you're passionate about, that's what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be moving towards a career that makes you feel that way, instead of perhaps staying stuck in a comfort zone or something that isn't serving you. And when you go for your dreams and passions, you're in a higher vibration and you're going to pay things off quicker. Okay? So you will love so much. The angels are with you. Something is coming soon. And you're saying, when am I going to have my dream job? When is it all going to happen? It's going to come in soon when you let go of fear. Okay? So what else do you need to know about this? What's the message from the universe for you? You've got love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Say no when you want to say no. Instead of saying yes to please other people, it's a real act of self-love. So that's about you choosing you and doing a job for you, not for other people. Thinking, right, I'm going to move towards my passion. So it's all well and good saying, when's my dream job coming in? But you've got to take action towards it, okay? Because you may feel trapped in your situation. And you've got the spider, which is about you being... you spinning your web and you being the feminine, allowing things to come to you. So if you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. So there is always options out there for you. And when you've got loans and things like that, the best thing you can do is just set up a payment plan and then don't give it any more attention. Okay, and then it will pay itself off instead of worrying or overthinking it, okay? So look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. And that's where I picked up on like moonlighting, like doing something on the side. So you'll get your dream job when you stop perhaps worrying about things and you start manifesting, going out and looking for things you want. So anything else you need, I can't give you a timeline for when it's coming in because it's up to you. Okay, you want the same thing. So 1221 is showing that to you. Okay, so you want the same things, which means maybe look at things differently. And if you're connecting with love, contact will resume. You want that too. You want the same things. But regarding career, I feel you've got to think about what you want. The universe wants that for you, wants that to happen naturally for you. But you have to believe in that, okay? You're being prepared for something, whether it's union, whether it's a new beginning. You're being prepared. Okay, so the message for you is, do something differently if you're feeling guided towards that. The fact that you've got that Aries energy coming through, I mean, this could be a sign about moving towards something very passionate between now and March, okay? So March is the furthest timeline out for you to have your dream job, but I feel that the more you go for what you want, the quicker it will come in. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, right, okay. So we're going to do this. These are the people on my list. So I'm going to do, let's do, because Ankmon's here, okay? Ankmon, what's your question, honey? Because I know you've donated to me. So what's your question? Let's do yours first, okay? So Ankmon, what's your question? Okay, what's your question? Oh, thank you, Kavita, honey. It's just hard when people start panicking, see, because I'm an empath and I pick up on it and it's like stressful. Because I mean, there's nothing else I can do, is there? You know, if people are going out of my chat as well, like asking a question, then going away and not coming back in, then there's nothing I can do. I'll just have to pull cards and they'll have to resonate it with the situation. So Ankmorn's going to put Ankmorn's question in. And Ankmorn, just so you know, I had my hot chocolate yesterday and the day before. So thank you for that, honey. I hope it helps, Raja, okay? But you have got the power within you. Here we go. We got Ankmon says, I'm going away to meet someone and I would love some guidance. I'm going out of my comfort zone, which I'm proud of, but I'm nervous. That's good to know. So they're giving me a bit of tooth pain. I feel this has been a strong decision. Something that you felt with your higher self that you were guided to do. You got higher power and law of attraction. So you're mastering something. So the fact that you're doing this and stepping out of your comfort zone, regardless of what happens really, is a huge sign that you're listening to your intuition. So I feel that's the big message, that you feel called to do this. You feel your higher self is guiding you to do this. You're listening to that moon goddess power within you, and that's attracting things in. You're mastering your life through the law of attraction. So I feel you've definitely manifested this situation through positive thinking and having faith in you, and it's been drawn into your, reality because of that. And this is something you're mastering. So the big message I've got coming through first of all is the way you've mastered this. The angels are very proud of you that you're mastering your own life at this time, okay? So that's why these opportunities are coming in. Now, when you go to this person, when you go lighten up, which means be very light around this. So lighten up can mean be in a high vibration, take it 1 minute at a time, relax, don't make it stressful. Lighten up the whole thing. Just be very light in the situation, and that will not only lighten the situation, but it will bring in more fun and playfulness. So lighten up. Because, we say to someone who's stressed out, for example, we say, lighten up. Like, you're probably watching this now thinking, let's lighten up. You're getting stressed out, but I'm not actually stressed out, I'm just picking up on other people's energies, okay? Which is, it affects my energy. So again, you could get affected by other people's energy, and in your mind, you might think, lighten up. Maybe you're even meeting this person, you're perhaps thinking, lighten up. Life is too short, so you could actually be in a higher vibration than this person when you meet. There's going to be fear. Okay, so you may actually help this person to lighten up a little bit. And we've got to be real. So I feel if you're being real, if you're being you, if you're being authentic, then there's going to be hope, because you've got Aquarius, which is connected with the star. You've got Leo and Aquarius here. So they could be signs. But I feel the message is that the full moon, so this could be happening between now and the full moon, or something could be shifting between now and the full moon. That as long as you're being real and being you, not only are you being light and uplifting, but you're actually manifesting what you want in. So this is bringing hope for the future. So I do feel there's possibly hope for the future with this person as well. There may have been an opportunity for this to manifest into something between now, where we are in Leo season, and Aquarius season, which is February. So between now and February, this is an opportunity, whether it works with this person or not, or whatever you're going there to meet them for, it's going to make you stronger, okay? I'm really happy it's a cheap flight too. Yeah, I feel that it's definitely, you're perhaps saying, well, this is me lightening up, this is me giving things to heaven, this is me being more in the flow of things, and it's giving you strength ultimately. So I feel regardless of what happens with this person, it's more a lesson for you, that you are eternal, that you are forever, that you are one. It may even be that you recognize where your forever is, who your forever person is, through going through this. What else do you need to know? Trust the journey. That's what you're doing. You're trusting the process. You're doing what you feel guided to do. Stepping out of your comfort zone in that way. What else? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm picking up on, which is powerful. Seek healing. That's what you've done. Okay, and love. You also know that love is very healing. Whether it's love from a lover or a friend or the universe or God or wherever you're receiving your love from. So the message here is love is the healing power in you. So to heal your body, to heal your emotions, love is the answer. Feeling loved by the universe, knowing you're loved by the universe, knowing that you are safe and protected. That's the magic. So let me bring in the reunion oracle to connect with this person. Can I call you? So there could be a contact before you go. So I don't know if you're in contact through phone call, but it feels like this person wants to call you. Can I call you? So you could be talking on the phone before you meet them in person. I know you're nervous there, but I feel this is just about stepping out of your comfort zone. I don't feel you are a naturally nervous person. You're confident. So affirm, I am loved. I am safe. Call on Archangel Orion to bring forth your dreams. And you are amazing. Did you tell yourself that today? So it's very likely this person sees you as amazing. And you are amazing. I see you as amazing. So affirm it, I'm amazing. Did I tell myself that today? If not, why not? Remember your own power. So I feel if you go into this feeling strong and confident, not only are you going to have a much better time, but I feel you're going to be raising your vibration and you're going to be lightening the load. And I feel that this person is going to, after you spend time together, is going to want to call you after. So I don't feel it's like you're just going to go and that's going to be the end of it. It's going to continue, possibly between August and February, the Aquarius season. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me go to my list then. Okay, so we've got, these are the people I need questions from on this particular list. I've got Janie, Panthera, Ling, Patricia. I've got Priyanka. I've just seen Priyanka, I think, or did I? Jane, Little Bit's in the house. I can see Little Bit. So Little Bit, what's your question on you? Because I can see you were here. And it's just where I do have the miss. Oh, thank you, Honey. So I've got like quite a few on the list at this current time here. I've got Patricia, Kieran, Gita, Jan, Catty, Emily, Divian, Raluca. I know Raluca's been in. So we're going to do a Little Bit first of all. Little Bit says what's going to happen tomorrow because I can't do everyone in one go. So we're going to do a Little Bit. Okay. So Little Bit says, there you are. I'm just knocking you off my list. Little Bit says what's going to happen tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow. Interesting. What's going to happen tomorrow? Dylan, Emily, Kalina, Bean. Oh, thank you, honey. Okay, did you actually find the questions, or did you just? Do you know what the questions are, or did you just? We've done Dylan because he actually came in the chat, so I've done Dylan. So I've got Emily, Kalina, and Beena. 2 questions for, but yeah, I know, but I mean, you need to put them in then, don't you? Okay. So Little Bit, we're doing Little Bit right now, and I can't do everyone in one go. So Little Bit says, let me just find your question again. It's disappeared now. What's going to happen tomorrow? Is that what you're asking me? Is that your question then? Or you weren't talking to someone else in the chat. So what's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen tomorrow for Little Bit, okay? We've got focus. So whatever you're focusing on is going to happen tomorrow. So think about it. Then what am I focused on today? That's what you're going to manifest in. You got moonbeams. So moonbeams are about the eyes and what you're focusing on, what you're seeing. So you could be seeing signs as well. So I feel focus is the most important thing. What you're focusing on is going to happen for you tomorrow. So really it's about knowing that your mind has power. Yeah, trust in what you are focusing on at this current time. You've got soon as well. Okay, soon. So something's coming in soon. Now, tomorrow is soon, obviously. So if you trust that what you're focusing on is happening, then that's going to move into place. What else? What else is coming in for you tomorrow? You've got embrace the flow of life. So just enjoy it. Be in the flow of things. Let things happen naturally. And that will shift everything forward for you. Okay, and this could be in your twin flame journey as well. So I definitely feel that something you're focused on is going to start coming into your reality soon. It could be tomorrow. It could take a bit longer. What else? You got separation hurts them too. So maybe you're manifesting the end of separation. I was just guided to that deck. But it's hurting them too. What else? What else? What else do you need to know? Okay, you've got divine feminine power. Who cares what people think? So whatever's going on, it doesn't matter what people think. It matters what you think, what you feel, and what you're focusing on. And that puts you into your power. So I feel regardless of what happens tomorrow, you're in your power anyway. What else do you need to know? You've got affirm, I am loved. I am loved, I am safe. And again, there's that card. We just saw that coming out for Ankmore. You are amazing. Did you tell yourself that today? You were both thinking the same thoughts and things. You may be seeing 2222. And this could definitely be someone is thinking about you, someone is focused on you. Give me a block there. So what else is happening for you tomorrow? What else is happening for you tomorrow? Self-love, self-care. This is about you giving back to you and manifesting. This is something you're creating, you're focusing on in the 5D coming into your physical world. It may not necessarily happen tomorrow, but it is happening. This is something you were asking for and wanting. So the more you work on you, especially between now and September, got the next 3 weeks are significant here. The more you focus on self-love, the more you focus on you and what you're wanting, the quicker it will come into your world. It's as above, so below. So I feel something you're wanting and thinking about is coming into your reality, possibly over the next 3 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so I've just seen Emily in the chat, I think, there. So Emily says, I've got Emily on my list, so I need to knock Emily off here. So Emily says, here is my questions. Are the messages from Dee and can we do a conversation? So what I'm going to do is, what do you want to say to Dee first of all? What do you want to say to Dee? So Dee is saying to you, okay, I know that you're saying, and this is the thing I feel that Dee is saying to you, I know that you love me. So if you're wondering if he knows how you feel about him, that he knows that you want him in your life, he knows that, okay? Because you're saying, I know you love me. He may not be saying it to you, or he may not be showing it to you at this time. But I feel that he wants you to know that he knows that you love him. So in other words, it's like you've done everything you can do in this situation. You don't have to do more or prove anything else to him. He knows how you feel. He knows you're the one. You may be hearing Rolling in the Deep by Adele. Because I feel the message is that he knows he can have it all with you. So you don't need to prove anything or do anything because he knows, okay? And I miss the time we shared. So you may be thinking, I miss you. I miss the time we shared. I wish we could have more time together. I know you love me. You know, you're thinking all these things. Oh, you're going to show me you love me. And it's like he's saying, I know you love me. Let me deal with it. Let me change, okay? The Kundalini is rising between the two of you. So he's definitely feeling all the heat, okay? He wants to hold you in his arms. So he's also missing the time you've shared too. He said, I do love you more every day and our love will conquer all. So your love will overcome things. It will get you through things, okay? But I feel what I'm getting coming up more than anything is, he's saying to you, I know how you feel about me. Let me sort it out now. Will you hear me out? Let me come forward to you. Okay, I was angry at myself, not you. I hate myself for the things I've done. I want to look into your eyes and so you can see I'm genuine. So what I'm picking up on is he needs a bit of time to come forward and have a conversation with you, which could definitely be in person or on the phone, but I feel it could be in person or it could be like a video call where you can look into his eyes and see how he genuinely feels about you. Because you're saying, I know you love me. It's like you're saying, oh, you're going to show me or are you going to prove that to me in a physical sense. And I feel he will show you through his actions. Okay, and that's what his intention is. But he's saying, I know you love me. Let me now show you that I love you. And he said, how can you still do this to me after all this? It just reconnected and disconnected there. So you are going to reconnect again in person. So he's saying, how can you still do this to me after all this time? So after all this time that's passed between you, from the first moment he saw you, you still now make him have butterflies in his stomach. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, it's me, Namira is here. Let's do you next, honey, because I know that you've donated to me. So it's me, Namira. What's your question, honey? Because I can see you're in the chat there. So what's your question? There you are. I'm just knocking you off my list. So I'm just waiting for It's Me, Namira to pop a question in. So obviously I'm doing these on my list here. So you have to bear with me, guys. Okay, so no more donations, no more questions apart from what I'm asking for. So Ling, did you donate to me? Because he weren't on my list. Did you do me a donation then? Did Ling donate to me, just so I know? Because I know you're asking questions. Did you donate to me? Ling. Okay, so I'm waiting. It's me, message from the angels. So did Ling donate to me? So message from the angels for It's Me, Namira, okay? Ling did, okay, so I'll do Ling next because I can see Ling's question. Okay, so this is for It's Me, Namira, message from the angels, okay? So you're going through a current transformation at this time. So you could be seeing butterflies, dragonflies, 555, and the synchronicities are showing up for you because of that. So first thing I'm picking up on is you're seeing signs and synchronicities that you're transforming, which will be those numbers and signs I've just said. But you're also going through a big transformation and you're being shown that through the signs. So you're also being shown what's transforming. So you may see signs about union or a new beginning or a fresh start. So the signs are showing you what's coming into your life, as well as the fact that you are going through a transformation and that you were protected by angels. So you could be seeing 444, you could be seeing white feathers, but I definitely feel white butterflies could be significant as well. So if you're seeing white butterflies, that's a sign from your angels, okay? So believe in your good luck. So between now and the Sagittarius season, so between now and December, there's going to be a lot of luck coming in for you. So opportunities. So you could see ladybugs, you could be seeing 1313, okay? You've also got to be proud of yourself. Be proud of all the things you are doing and completing in your life, because I feel you're completing cycles as well. You're getting stronger. And I'm getting between Sagittarius and Taurus season, so between like November, December and April, you're becoming even more proud of yourself and things are working out for you in your life. So lots of success ahead, and that could be in work and career as well. So you've got messages coming. So if you're waiting for contact, okay, a message is going to come in. No more donations. A message is coming. And the karmic energy is being released, okay? So you may be waiting for a karmic cycle to end, or in love, this is, you know, maybe you're waiting for your person to release something out of their life, and then a message will come. Or you may actually receive a message that a karmic cycle is coming to an end, or it's being released. So you're going to receive some kind of confirmation about that too. Now, if that doesn't resonate with your own situation, okay, this is about what you're going through yourself. Okay, it's about you thinking, well, okay, if they're not releasing something, you're releasing something. A karmic cycle is being released. Healing is happening, okay? So things are shifting. So what else? This is good news. So, and this is something forever as well. You're going to be moving towards something forever. Look, you've got forever and eternal. So I've got like a timeline here, which could be a sign about union or a karmic cycle being released between Sagittarius season and Taurus season. So I feel November to April is a timeline where all these opportunities are coming in. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? So again, no more donations, okay, because obviously I've got loads of people I'm still doing. That's why I've put it on I've said no more donations, okay? So I'm going to do, actually, let me just do this. I know that this is probably bad because obviously someone's just donated, but I don't want to lose any more questions. And I know it's frustrating, guys, okay? But I really do appreciate you bearing with me. Okay, so I'm going to do Flaming Art first, okay? But no more donations, okay? So Flaming Art, thank you. I do appreciate your donation. We've just had lots of technical difficulties. So I've got a big list here with people's names on. So Flaming Art says, can I have a message from Kevin K? So if Kevin K could apologise to you, what would it be for? So if Kevin K could apologise for something, what would he apologise for? He'd say, try and understand. So he may feel like you don't understand what he's going through. He said, I will sort it out. Try and understand, but I will sort it out. Now, I feel he wants to sort something out with you, but I'm getting here, there's something in his life he wants to sort out, okay? He's saying, try and understand that, and I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're very understanding, very patient, and very intuitive with this situation. But he may feel like you don't. He may feel like, because he may feel like he doesn't understand or no one gets it. So he's panicking, thinking, try and understand, I am going to sort it out. So whatever he needs to sort out in his life to be with you, he is going to deal with that, whether it's a karmic person or his health or whatever it is he's got going on. So what else is happening with him? He said he'll spend time with friends. So he could be spending time with friends because his friends could be assisting him with getting clear about things, or he could be talking to his friends about things as well. And he needs to breathe and heal. So he may be stressed. And when I'm picking up on his energy, I'm getting shakiness. So he could be a bit shaky. Things in his life could be a bit shaky right now. And he's got to trust himself to make changes. So his friends are helping him. So if you're aware he's been spending time with his friends, then those friends are actually helping him to deal with whatever he needs to sort out. He said, I keep falling for you every day. So every day his feelings get stronger for you. So his feelings haven't gone anywhere. He's definitely going through a lot of stress in his life, and he's shaking about it, whatever it is. And he's hoping you understand, okay? So we've got calm your mind. So you may be picking up on that. So if you're picking up on any shakiness, anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, restlessness, calm your mind because you're feeling what he's feeling, okay? And remember, you are beautiful and strong, and that's how he sees you. He sees you as very beautiful. He sees you as very strong in this situation. And the way you feel is always real. So trust your intuition. But I feel he is going through something he needs to calm his mind about. And he's saying to you, please try and understand. I will sort it out. I hope that helps, okay? Right, no more donations because I'm doing my list, okay? So the people who are waiting then, if I see a question, anyone who knows they've donated to me, put your question in, okay? And then I'll do you, okay, on my list, okay? So we got Priyanka. Let's do Priyanka then. There you are. So Priyanka donated. So Priyanka says, Umesh feelings for Priyanka and how does he see me? And new moon messages and bucket messages. Okay, so what do you need to know? Davian, I don't think I've answered any of your questions yet, honey. So you need to put them in. Okay, so the new moon is bringing a new beginning in for you, which we know anyway, because that's what new moons do. But the fact that you've got the new moon card and a beginning, and it's the eclipse is powerful. So you could be seeing tigers. Tigers are a sign to have confidence and believe in yourself. So this new moon is going to give you added confidence or extra confidence to move forward, okay? So there is a new beginning on the horizon for you. You may be guided to wear red as well, because red is like a confidence colour, okay? So these are the ones. Something could be happening on Instagram, but I feel these are the ones I need to take. So you've got the letter L, which can be for love as well. And there may be delays around love, but it is happening this year. Okay, someone you're connecting with is in their emotions. Now this could be a match because we're connecting with him. So and he wants to ask you for a date or to meet up, and he's asking himself, what do I need to do? And his guidance from heaven is to trust his heart. He's been illuminated. So it feels like in love, because I've got the L there, but you can take the L out, it resonates with you. But I feel this about love that's delayed right now is going to move forward this year. Okay, and that's probably what you're asking for as well. And he's been illuminated to things. Okay, so what does he feel for you today? What is he feeling about you today? He's saying, I've always loved you. I still love you. And you know that when you're in your truth. So it feels like he knows he loves you. And you know he loves you. Or you know there's some kind of definite, strong feelings there. So it's like he's saying to you, I've loved you since I first saw you. I've loved you from the very beginning. And I feel this has grown with time. But he's saying when you're in your truth, you know this. So you could be doubting how he feels about you. And the angel's saying, don't doubt that feeling because he does love you. You have to trust in what you feel. That's always real. If he could apologise about something, what would he say? He's just saying, I am sorry. And this could be for holding things back, okay? Holding himself back. Of course I love you. Look at that. So he's telling you he loves you. Okay, of course I love you. I'm sorry if I've made you feel otherwise, but you know this truth. So you're being guided by your angels to trust what you feel in your heart about this situation. When you ask, it is given. So maybe you've been asking for signs and you're receiving them. Your guidance is to surrender the struggle because you may be trying to control the situation and you've got to let that go. So when you allow things to flow, that's when decisions are made. That's when things move forward. What are the angels guiding him to do? Thoughts become things. So the angels are guiding him to actually act on his thoughts. That's the only way they're going to become things in his life. So he needs to take action towards you to make this happen. I hope that helps, okay? Right, we're going to do Raluca, okay? So I'm sorry you've had to wait ages, Raluca. I'm sending you lots of love. Raluca says, can I have a message from my twin? What's he going through learning? And a message for the new moon. So what is the new moon bringing in? Okay. Well, bear with me, guys, okay? Because I see everyone's putting the questions in now. You just have to bear with me. Okay, I can only do it as I can do it, okay? So, Raluca, we got support coming in for you with this new moon. The support, whether that's from your angels, your guides, the support from human people, physical people. You get the support you need from your circle. So, in this circle you have, whether it's this community or the circle of friends you have around you. You have all the support you need to move forward. And you have supportive people around you. You may not have lots of supportive people, but you have the right people around you, like people here, people who understand you. So the guidance from your twin is, do you know how hard this is for me? So he's saying that to you. It is hard for me. Do you know how hard it is for me? And I feel you do know. But again, remember, you're also seeing it from your perspective. And remember, his perspective is different. So you're struggling and finding things hard. He's struggling and finding things hard. So you're being guided to have compassion for each other. Because obviously it's hard for you too. You might think that too. You might think, do you know how hard this is for me? Because you may feel like he only sees it from his perspective. But he is going through it at this time. So it is hard for him to be away from you and to deal with this too. Okay? He's saying, look, you're being prepared for union. So what's happening with this eclipse and new moon is everything there is happening to you is happening for you to prepare you both for union. He's saying, patience, please. I just need more time. Don't doubt me. Trust in us. Okay, it's only my ego that holds me back. And I feel that's what you go through. It's your doubt that gets in the way. Because most of the time, the majority of the time, you're in your power as divine feminine, knowing your worth, knowing that you deserve love, knowing that this is real. But then the doubt, the ego comes in and you start questioning things. And he's saying, please trust in us. It's only my ego that holds us back. I just need a bit more time. Okay, so what's your guidance in this situation? What's your guidance? You deserve respect. You know you do. You know that anyway. Okay, so affirm it. I am respected. And you've got to start respecting yourself, which you do. So in other words, back then, when you perhaps first go in this journey, or you perhaps didn't respect yourself, but now you do. Okay, so you're saying that. You're saying, I know I deserve respect, and I know I am respecting myself, and that's opening doors. So this is what you've been working on through self-love and self-care. You've been working on respecting you and valuing you, and that's what's pushing into respect and value too. And you want to speak your truth, but you also have to allow him to speak his truth when he's ready, without ultimatums, or because you have a mission together, you do. And you know that anyway, you have a future together. Is there anything else he wants to say to you? He's saying, I don't want you to move on. I feel like a complete fool. So I feel his fear is that his own ego brings up, I wonder if you're moving on. I wonder if there's anyone else around you. And he feels like a complete fool then. And you may do too. You may both feel like fools on this journey, but you're fools for love. You feel fools for each other. Okay, anything else? Being without you is not an option anymore. He knows he can't be without you. So he is going to change, but you've got to give him a bit more time because you do have this mission together. One more card for the new moon. You've got, you are amazing. Did you tell yourself that today? I love that this is coming out for the feminine because you've got to remember how amazing you are. That you are hot property, that you are the Ferrari, that you are sexy. Did you tell yourself that today? Because you are. And he sees you that way. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so I've got questions. Everyone who's asked me a question, okay, who's on my list needs to ask me a question. So I'm going to do Ling. So Ling, thank you for bearing with me, honey, okay? I know it's been a crazy one. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting emails going off here. Okay, so well, Ling, I put you on my list, wherever you gone, there you are, okay? So Ling says, ST's next actions to me, Ling. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for bearing with me, okay? So what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? I was angry at myself, not you. So if he's being angry, it's nothing to do with you. It's about him and his own fears and struggles, okay? So that's reminding you to not take anything personally. The best is yet to come. So he's saying to you, you are everything I've ever dreamed of and more. So I definitely feel he's been dreaming of you. And those dreams have exceeded his expectations. And yesterday's readings were all about dreams. So he's saying the best really is yet to come. So whatever's happened between you, just know that better times are coming. Okay, it's worth waiting for. He knows it too, and he's being shown that in his dreams. What else does he want you to know? He just needs time. He's saying, please be patient with me. I need time. I lied because I was afraid. So lied is about like denying the feelings or acting like they don't care or whatever he's done. that he's apologising for. He's saying it was because of fear. It was because I was afraid. I'm angry at myself about that. Okay, I just need more time. So he could be coming into your dreams as well. So what are his angels guiding him to do? We've got spend time with friends, because that will help him to perhaps relax a bit more, get some guidance from people he trusts in. So he may be spending time with friends, but that's a benefit. That's good. That's beneficial. It's not like he's just spending time with friends to try and forget you or distract himself. He's actually getting beneficial information from that. He said, I love you and I've never stopped loving you. So the feelings have never been an issue at all. It's been his fear. So what's your guidance? Nobody compares to you, so don't doubt yourself. Remember how amazing you are. Affirm that. I am amazing and magical. Okay? And you're ready for love. Your perfect partner is coming. So I feel this is a huge sign that he is changing and preparing. So spending time with friends could also be a big factor to this. Okay? Because his friends could be guiding him. You know, I remember years and years ago, I was in a relationship and I had friends around. And I got talking to all my friends and they were telling me about their relationships and everything else. And obviously me and my twin at this particular time were in separation. And having that meeting with my friends made me realise I wasn't in the right relationship. I mean, that was a karmic relationship. This was years ago. And I released that relationship that night. That was when I ended it, from having my friends around. So I feel that's the kind of thing I've got coming in for him. That he's spending time with friends and realising his truth. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so on my list here, I've got quite a few people still on my list. So I'm going to do Catty. There we go. I've got Catty coming in with a question. So Catty, thank you for bearing with me, honey. Catty says, hi Liz, I've moved house. It's near DM's house. I wondered if he knows. Also any messages from him. So if he could apologise to you for something first, what would it be? He said, I never meant to hurt you. You mean everything to me. So that's the first message out. He never meant to hurt you. However he acted, it wasn't about you, remember, it was about him. He's saying, you mean everything to me. Isn't that beautiful? So no matter what, whether he knows you've moved or not, he knows how important you are to him. I just want to touch you and hold you. So he's missing you at this time. Thinking about touching you, thinking about holding you, thinking about being with you. Technical problem is I lost all my donations. So that's why there is no more. Because I've got a list of people, I've got no questions. Okay? I always see signs that remind me of you. So he's reminded of you all the time, just like you're reminded of him all the time. So he's reminded of you. So even if he doesn't know you've moved, and I'm going to check with Aaron in a minute, he has seen signs about you everywhere. And he knows that you make him feel good about himself, like Superman, like he's capable of doing great things, doing things he's always wanted to do. Okay? I'm not taking any more donations, guys, just so you know. Why did I say those things? So he is worried about things he said. I hope you'll give me another chance. I don't want you to move on. Have you moved on? So he's worried that you've moved on, okay? So is he aware? Is he aware that you're living near him? Okay, I'm just looking for my yes or a no deck here. Okay, does he know? Does he know that you're living near him? Does he know? Maybe. I don't feel you're meant to know. A message arrives that brings you clarity. So I feel he's going to reach out, okay? I don't feel you're meant to know whether he knows or not, because it's something that needs to be a mystery, okay, to learn the required lessons. What he is thinking is, have you moved on? So he's watching you in some way. He's curious about what you're doing. Now, have you moved could also be a sign that he is aware you've moved. And he may be wondering where you've moved to. Okay, have you moved on? I'm aware that you've moved, have you? So he's curious, there's curiosity there. But I feel a message arrives that brings clarity. So he could receive a sign that gives him clarity. But I feel this is more about him communicating and asking you. I feel he's going to ask you right out. The situation will improve. So I feel there's going to be communication coming in. I feel he's going to reach out because he wants another chance. He could apologise for the things he's done or said. And his reasoning behind reaching out is to find out what's going on with you. Obviously, he wants a second chance anyway. But I feel he's thinking all these things, wondering about it, and he's going to reach out to gain clarity. So I feel a message is coming in. Any timing on this message? Okay. Look at this new moon. It's what's been created. So this new moon is already turning things around, and you are a magnet. What you give out, you get back. We've got 27. So something's happening between now and 2027 where you're trapped in what you want in. But I feel he could definitely reach out to you. I haven't got a timeline because it's happening. Again, you're not meant to know when. You're just meant to have faith. Anything else you need to know? You've got take a risk. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to take a risk. Now you've got moonflower. And I'm seeing you as the flower, remember. So remember, you don't need to chase him. You're the flower. He's the bee. Let him come and pollinate you. I hope that helps, okay? So let's do Divian then. Divian's in the chat there. Divian, thank you for putting your questions in. So again, thank you for bearing with me, anyone, with these technical difficulties. So I know you donated twice to me. Let me just knock you off my list here. So Divian says, whatever comes out for me in angel guidance, that's the first one. So what needs to come out for you right now? What's the angel guidance for you, okay? You've got boundaries. So you may need to set boundaries down. Now, this could be in love. It could be in life. It's about you saying yes to you and no to anything else that isn't serving you. So setting boundaries down will be healing for you. And then someone will take the lead. So it may even be they're in love. You need to put your boundaries down and then they will take the lead. So this boundary could even be about you not reaching out, okay? I'm not saying you're definitely doing that, but this could be a sign that's what you've either stopped doing or you've been guided to stop doing. You know, you remembering that you're the flower, okay? So you've got things are going to be turned in your favour. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. Now, this resonates with what you've said here as well. Because you said, I need upcoming PhD career prediction. Good news coming in career. My second research paper got rejected. Well, things are going to turn around. So it's saying things are going to be turned in your favour. Now, this eclipse is turning things around. People that are against you, and you may feel people are against you because you got rejected, but it's never a rejection. It's a redirection to a better time or a better thing. All of a sudden, things will happen for you. They're already happening for you when they seem to be happening to you. So ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. So this is a huge sign about things moving forward in that respect, okay? So is there a timeline around this moving forward? Because I feel that's a sign that things are going to start happening with that, okay? So look, it is happening. It's when you're going to see 2121. You're going to start seeing the number sequence 2121, and it is happening for you. And this can also be a sign of something you've been manifesting since February coming towards you between now and January. Okay? So it is turning around. Anything else you need to know about this? Forgiveness. Perhaps forgive everything and rise. You may need to forgive yourself, forgive the situation, forgive other people, forgive the circumstances, to let the past go, to not take things personally. Okay, you are special and unique, and you are an earth angel. And that's what you're being reminded. So being an earth angel means being kind and loving, observing everything, looking at things in a higher way. What else do you need to know with this new moon? I know you donated, Kavita, honey. Just give me a minute, okay? So we got focus on your blessings at this current time. That's the guidance. Focus on your blessings and write down 10 things you want and visualize how it feels to experience or have them. I hope that helps, okay? Right, let me do Kavita then, and I can knock you off my list here. So Kavita says, Liz donated, can you read my question? I can't read your question because I haven't got access to it. What's the nature of the future spouse, okay? So when you say nature, do you mean the traits of this person? Okay, what's he going to be like when you're together? Is that what you mean? Okay. Okay, Geeta, did you donate to me, honey? Sorry, Kavita, give me a second. Geeta, did you donate to me? Okay, did you donate to me, though? Mods, did Geeta donate to me? Mine is for Donna. Kalina's donated for Donna. Oh, okay. Thank you, honey. I'm sorry that, this is holding everybody up when you go into bed and stuff, okay? Kalina for Donna, I'll just write that down then. So you donated for Donna. Geeta's donated. Okay, so Geeta, I don't think you're on my list. Oh no, you are on my list there. So just give me a second then, okay? So once you quit, let me do, if you can just wait before going to bed, let me just do your question next when I've done this one, okay? If that's okay. So if you can just give me 2 seconds, and then I'll do your question then. And then I know what your question is, okay? So thank you for that, Kalina, okay? So this is for Kavita, first of all. Then I'm going to do Gita, okay? So, what's the traits of your future spouse? They've come out already. I want to see what else is coming out. Please don't knock on the door. I'm working. I'm live. I'm working. I'm working at the moment. What? Just give me 2 seconds, guys. It's all happening, isn't it? Give me a second. I'm sorry, I'm live streaming.
Sorry, very briefly. I live directly behind you on the right-hand side of your garden.
Yeah.
I'm trimming the stuff off the top of my pergola. Inevitably, somebody's going to come over your garden.
Yeah.
Can I clean it up?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Also, it would probably be a bit safer and easy to reach from this side to just do the side facing you. Can I come around and do it?
You can do whatever you want. No, but
Is it open?
It's open, yeah.
So,
Sorry,
no,
Alex.
you carry on. I'm sorry to bother
No,
you.
it's fine. You can use my bin as well if you want. There's nothing in it.
Sure.
Yeah, because my garden's off for like 4 weeks. So
Thank you very much.
thank
Appreciate
you,
that.
Tar. Well, that's good for me. Someone's pruning the bushes at the back, and he's going to do mine at the same time. That's good. So maybe this is a sign, I feel, Kavita, okay, that this person could be kind, like that guy, okay? He could be into gardening, so he could be very thoughtful. I feel that's a huge sign, okay? So I wouldn't change a thing because everything led me to be with you. So whenever he's gone through in his life, he wouldn't change that. So he's probably gone through experiences that have been harsh and painful, but they've made him who he is. And I feel that's kind. I feel that's a huge sign. Okay, I feel that's a sign of what this person's going to be like. He's going to be very kind and loving. Let's go on holiday. So you're going to have holidays together. Okay, you're going to make him laugh so hard. And I feel you're going to spend time laughing. Okay, and let's get a pet. So you could have an animal as well. So you could have a dog. Just seeing what he's just walking through. He's got a hat on, and he's wearing black as well. So this person could wear a lot of black. Okay, he's got like black t-shirts on and black shorts on. So what else do you need to know about this person? I feel that's about kindness. That's what I'm picking up on. Everything happens for a reason. I'll never walk away. Okay, so he's not going to walk away from you either. He's going to commit to you. He won't walk away from you. He's not going to leave you. You know, you're not going to be worried about abandonment wounds. And he's saying there's so much yet to be spoken. So there'll be lots of in-deep conversations as well. But I feel ultimately the message is that person's going to be very kind and loving. I hope that helps, okay? So I want to do Gita now, okay, because Gita's going to bed. So Gita, what's your question, honey? Let me knock you off my list. Thank you for bearing with me, everyone. Okay, so Gita says, there she is. Okay, what does Sky want to tell me? What are his true feelings? Okay, I do appreciate everyone's patience this live because it's been a bit of a nightmare, hasn't it? Let's be honest. So what does Sky want to tell you? He's saying to you, I know exactly what I'm doing, trust me. So he knows what he's doing. He knows when he's going to come forward, how he's going to do it. You've got to trust in him to do that, okay? And he's saying, the love I feel for you empowers me and gives me the strength to face my fears. So in this empower, I'm feeling like Empress energy there. So he sees you like this Empress in his life, this powerful being. You know, the love I feel for you, it's strong, it's powerful. I know exactly what I'm doing. Trust me. So I feel what he wants you to allow him to take control of this situation. That's what's going on with him, okay? What else? Go for your dream. So you're his dream. You know, he's dreaming about you. Yesterday it was all about dreams in those readings. So I feel he's had a dream about you and he's moving forward towards you. He wants to act on that dream. So he's going to go for what he's dreaming about. You're his dream come true. He wants to make a move. He wants to act on that dream. So let me connect with these dreams. So I feel that he's going to do what he needs to do. It's like he's saying, I know exactly what I'm doing. Trust me, okay? What else? It got so steamy in my dream, I reached O. So he's definitely having naughty dreams about you, feeling you in his dreams. He wants to act on these dreams. And he's saying this is just the beginning. So he wants a new beginning with you. I feel that's what he wants. His intention is to act on this and make it happen. And you're being guided to trust that he's going to do this, okay? So let me just give you a card. What do you need to know? You are safe. And I feel he wants you to know that you're safe with him, like he wants to make you feel safe. And you are safe in this situation because you're always being protected. So affirm it. I am safe. I am grounded. I am watched over, because you are. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you for staying up, okay? Sleep well, sweet dreams, because he's going to be dreaming about you. He's probably dreaming about you right now, you know, while you're asking these questions. Okay, I've got loads of people on my list, guys, so you have to bear with me. That's why I'm not taking any other questions, okay? So on my list then, just seeing who I've still got. So I've seen Anjuan in the chat somewhere. So Anjuan, are you here, honey? Is Anjuan here? Okay, so I can do Anjuan's question. And I've got words J. Is it words? I put words J down. Mods, I mean, I know Ant-Mon is here. Have you got words J's question? Corinne, you're here as well, honey. Anjuan, let me do Corinne's here. Put your question as well, honey. I'll do Anjuan first. So Anjuan says, DM's current emotions and feelings. Where did I just put that deck? I put it away, haven't I? Silly me. What am I doing? That's the deck I want. So DM's current emotions and feelings. I want to take care of you now. You don't need anyone to take care of you. You don't need anyone to look after you, but he will. And that's what he wants to do. So he's perhaps working on his money and his material world to, you know, get everything in order for you. Our love will contact all. Our love will conquer all. Our love will contact all. I feel this is about contact coming in. Our love will create contact. So he wants to contact you. You know, everything happens for a reason. Our love will conquer all, but I feel he's going to contact you when he feels he can take care of you. Okay, so he wants to be able to take care of you. Bina, put your question in, honey, and then I've got access to it. So his big thing is at this moment, he wants to take care of you. And I feel whatever he's going through in his life, whatever he's doing in his life, that's giving him the tools and resources to be able to take care of you. So, for example, if he's in a karmic situation, then that karmic situation is teaching him how he can be a better partner or a better lover or a better person, okay? He's saying, you're the only one that has access to my heart. So even if there is someone else around him, you're the only one he loves. You're the only one who has that true access to his heart, nobody else. So you've got to believe in that and have faith in that as well. But I feel the love will conquer all, the love will bring contact in. So he will reach out to you when the time is right, okay? What else? We've got allow love in. So he wants to allow your love in, and he may be very guarded around this too. So he knows he's got to be in the right vibration to do this, okay? So fear is illusion, okay? Donations are not going to open again on this live. I've got too many people to do, honey. I'm sorry. I'll be live again now on Friday, hopefully with no technical issues. So remember, fear is illusion. Look beyond the physical world. Let the angels help you with that fear because you've done nothing wrong. So this may all be a lesson for you, Anjuan, to forgive yourself. You know, to forgive the past, to let go, to know you were safe. And this card shouldn't even be in here. It says you will have enemies and lose friends, but you'll learn to trust God. So even if some people don't understand what you're doing, I don't even know when that card went in there, okay, you'll have enemies and lose friends, you'll learn to trust God. So if you feel like there's people against you, God is for you, and that's all that matters. You've done nothing wrong, so have faith. So there could be people around this situation who perhaps don't want you together or karmic interference, but as long as you're praying and having faith and shielding yourself, that won't matter. I hope that helps, okay? I've got loads of people on my list on here. I've got like I've got people. Nothing I can do is that, you know, I've got to do who's on my list first. It's only fair. So let's do. I want to do Bina because Bina's on my list. Okay. So let me knock Bina off here. So Bina says, "Hi Liz, my question is, could you please look into his messages for me? He is now showing consistent effort. Nothing dramatic, just subtle, steady effort. Isn't that beautiful?" Okay, that's what he's showing you. Okay. So he's saying to you, I get lost in your eyes. So he loves looking into your eyes. The eyes are the windows of the soul, okay? He's saying you've got to trust me, which you are doing. I feel that you are trusting him more as he's showing this stable, consistent effort. And I feel that's what he wants. He wants to earn your trust, okay? Our passion is real. So even though he perhaps hasn't told you how he feels about you physically, you know you can feel it, okay? He does love you. So he's saying our passion is real. I do love you. Your smell drives me wild. So if you wear a specific perfume or scent, he likes the smell of that. So it'll linger on him as well. It'll linger on his clothes and he'll remember it. He said, I do need time to think. So whenever he does pull away from you, or whenever he's not with you, he's thinking about you and he needs that time to think because he's not going to let you go. Okay, and that's why he's stepping up, because he doesn't want you to think that you don't matter. Okay, he's trying to show that to you in his own way. He doesn't want you to hate him. So I feel his fear is that you hate him. I feel that's what he was going through before as well. He didn't like the thought that you hated him, or not that you ever hated him. And he's saying, I will walk away. So he is going to walk away from that karmic cycle, isn't he? And it's like he's saying, please don't hate me for being in a cycle that I know I need to end. I just need time. So let me love you now. Allow my love to flow in. I feel that's what you're doing. It's like you're opening up to him more. You know, you're like taking it one day at a time. You're not like, oh, he's coming to me now. But you're not overly guarded either. It's like your guard is dropping slightly. And he's saying, you've got a hold of me. You don't know how powerful you are. And I'm sure that's how you feel about him too. But remember, you are mirrors of each other too. So what's going on in the karmic situation? Transformation. Scorpio season could be significant. Going through a big change. Okay, feeling loss, grief, emotional pain, physical pain. Change is inevitable. And that's what you're being reminded. This change that's coming is inevitable. Death card is about natural endings. Think about death, it's natural. Sometimes it's forced, okay? But most of the time it's natural. So the death here is, this karmic ending is naturally going to come to an end. And that's where I feel you're having faith and patience in now. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so I'm going to do Donna, okay? So let's do Donna. Okay, so Donna, you coming up. I was going to put your question, I usually timestamp both of them. So Kalina, you asked a question for Donna. Was it just for Donna that you donated then, or did you ask for you as well? Okay, so let's get Donna's question. Donna, where's your question? Let me find. Oh, I've just knocked my chat off. It's all happening today. I don't know what's going on. It must be this eclipse causing all these issues. That's the only thing I can think of. So Donna, what's your question, honey? The beautiful Donna Harvey, are you here? I'm trying to find your question in the chat, but I can't see it. I know you've just been in here. Where's Donna's question? Kavita's new man is in and out of the back garden, so he's definitely around. So showing how he's not going to go anywhere. Kavita, if you're still here, that's a big sign, isn't it? There. So Donna says, hi Liz, let me just knock Kalina off there. So I'm waiting for questions now. If any of you guys are here, I know some of you are here. I'm waiting for words. I don't know where I've put it. Words is J, I think I've put. Corinne, Patricia, John Cordas, Priyanka, Jane. I've done Priyanka, haven't I? Done Priyanka. Janie, Micah, Panthera, Patricia, those are the people I'm waiting for, okay? So Donna says, hi Liz, any message from Mark because I feel like he's been busy working, okay? What's going on with Mark then? Okay? I was born to be with you. I've been watching you. So he's definitely watching you in some way, shape or form, okay? I was born to be with you. That's how he feels. About you. Corinne, I'll do yours next one. It's just if I see the question, I'll pull it out, see. So I haven't forgotten you. I will do you when I get to you. There's John as well there. I feel you were magnet. So he feels magnetically pulled to you. He's feeling the energy, the power of the love, okay? What else? I will sort it out, whatever it is he needs to sort out. And obviously you're saying he's busy with work, so he could be focusing on that to sort that out, okay? We've got let me love you now, allow my love to flow in, and that's what you're doing. I feel you're allowing it to happen when it happens. You're not forcing it or needing it to happen at any particular time. You're allowing this in. moon cycles. Well, we're in one now, aren't we? A very significant one. And you're working on self-love. So I feel the angels are reminding you that you working on you is absolutely the right thing to do. You know, because that's opening all the doors. So how else is he feeling? It's all my fault. So he knows he's messed this up. Now, obviously, there's lessons and all of that, but he feels like he's part of the messing of this up. I'm still afraid of the changes I must make. So there's still fear there, and that could be why he's working on his job at this time, why he's busy with work. So make a wish. You could be seeing 1111 and smile because you are alive and you are safe and you're protected. Write down what you're currently feeling because it will help you to know that you are manifesting great things. And also you're manifesting more money. Now this could also be in your connection, because obviously you don't need money from him, but you may be manifesting more money. And when you come together, you're going to have joint finances anyway. So it may be that you're manifesting more money in your own life, but it's also having an effect on him too. So he is making more money for that reason. I don't feel you're money orientated at all, but I feel this is something you're going to have in your future. So if things are out of balance, it's because it needs to be equal. And that's what you know. Learning to give equally, learning to receive equally. That's through self-love, being loyal to each other no matter what. Plenty of blessings ahead of your way. So the big message coming through here is moving forward towards Christmas time and towards the new year of the goat. Okay, we've got New Year and Capricorn on there. So the New Year of the Goat is when all this is coming in, including resources, money, success and gifts. Okay, so plenty of blessings are heading your way. Be open to receive and be ready for anything, especially around Christmas time going into the new year. I hope that helps, okay? I want to say a big thank you to everyone because everyone is coming in now and writing the questions, and that's exactly what I need. So Panthera, Panthera, put your question in, honey, and then obviously I can answer it and you can get it later. So if you're putting your questions in now, I can see people putting the questions in. I can just grab them now straight out of the chat. Okay, that really helps. I've just seen John, Patricia. I know that Corinne's in there as well. So anyone who's donated, put your question in now, and obviously I'll find it in the chat, okay? So I want to do Corinne, okay? So I'm sorry you've had to wait so long, honey. Let me just find your question. A general angel message, okay? So like I said, I'm really sorry you've had to wait, and I'm apologising to everyone here. It's just technical issues. Sometimes these things happen, you know, and if I do get a bit stressed out, I'm sure you can understand when I have a big list like this and I can't see any questions, I panic. So thank you all for bearing with me, okay? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well. So currently guidance for you is, you are valuable, know your worth. Now we've been talking about that, haven't we, in all of the readings about being the Ferrari and knowing how strong you are. So affirm that I am valuable. And because you know your own worth and value, they're giving me fear. And then you release fear around that, your circle will change because of this. So if you notice that you're not around specific people anymore, like your friend circle is changing, or it's because you're now beginning to attract the right people in. So affirm, I attract wonderful, loving people into my life, okay? Because you deserve love and you are a loving being. So because you are loving and you deserve love, you are changing what's happening in your reality because you are knowing your own value. And things change because of that, okay? And the bin men are outside, so it's like then the trash can go out. Does that make sense? So it's like anyone who's been nasty to you or hasn't been in the right energy around you is being removed from your life. And I'm not talking about your person. I'm talking about like people who've perhaps, you know, you've thought they've got your back, but they haven't. You may have felt like people have used you, or you've been around people who you've been overgiving, that kind of thing. So don't take anything personally, especially if you've been guided to speak your truth. Because the more you speak your truth from a loving place, the more kind you are as well. But sometimes you've got to be honest and set your boundaries down and say what's on your mind, and then not take things personally when people perhaps speak their truth to you. Says you've got this and heaven has got you. So what I'm picking up on is you're going through a rebirth in your life where you're releasing things that no longer serve you, and you're finding the strength to speak that out. Okay, so for example, say you go out for a meal with a friend, and your friend is always expecting you to pay the bill. And I'm not saying that's happening, but if it is, you're like, I'm going to speak my truth. I'm not going to take this anymore. Because obviously you are a kind, loving person, okay? But you also have to have your own boundaries and know what you can expect and not expect. And so you don't get walked on. So you've got to take a risk sometimes to speak your truth, okay? And let go of the past, which is what I feel you're doing, to focus more on the now. So what I'm picking up in your energy is this eclipse is helping you to release the past and have a new beginning with people in your life. Now, regarding love, okay, let's go a general message around love. What do you need to know about love? You've got to trust the universe in your love life, because something is moving into place between now and Aquarius season. You may even need to trust the universe with an Aquarius, okay? But I'm picking up this as more a timeline. So between now and February in love, you're being asked to trust the universe. And obviously putting boundaries down, speaking your truth, not letting people take from you, and all of that is all part of this, because it's how you respect yourself more. And when you love and respect you, people will love and respect you. I hope that helps. Okay, that's the message. So we got John. Thank you for bearing with me, honey. I know it's been a while. So let me knock you off my list here. So John says, hi Liz, just want to say you're doing amazing today with sorting all the messages out. Thank you so much. It is head battering. Okay, anything coming through from Claire on this special solar eclipse new moon day? Well, I definitely feel that there's something big going on, especially the way it's affected my chat today. Okay, so what's going on with Claire? What does Claire want to say to you on this special day? So she's saying to you, I see you in my future. So, and she's saying, I see you in my future, which means she's been dreaming of you, visualizing you being in a future, but also seeing signs about it too. So I definitely see that she's seeing you in her future, like when she visualizes Christmas, for example, she sees you there with her. Okay, when she visualizes getting married, she perhaps visualizes you there. So it's like she's having these visions as well, and she could see previews through things she's watching as well. So if she watches a show, for example, and like two people are getting married or making love, she visualizes that being you and her, okay? So, and she desires you. In her eyes, you're very passionate and sexy, and you are desired. So this is a big message. She does desire you and want you and think those thoughts about you. So you can affirm it. I am desired, I am passionate, I am sexy, and you are enough because nobody compares to you. Now, I feel this is also something she's working on, to feel good enough for you and to feel enough, because you may have childhood wounds that she's healing. But she's saying to you, there's nobody like you. Okay, nobody compares to you, especially physically as well, because physical wise, I mean, obviously you have a big heart and soul, but physically you just make her weak at the knees, and I feel you do know that, okay? If you allow yourself to believe that, it's destiny for you to come together, because you were like magnets. She's saying, I feel you, it's destiny. And she feels it's destiny. When she thinks about her future, she sees you there. I feel she's just struggling to get her words out. So there's something she wants to say that she's struggling to put into words, okay? So she's curious. I wonder if you're thinking about me. So she could be watching you. She could be your secret admirer at this time. Okay, I'm watching you. I wonder if you're thinking about me. Well, of course you are. You're having a reading about her. So what's she going to do about it? No matter where I am, I can always sense you. She can feel you at this current time. Sense you. So I feel she's connecting with the senses as well. So trust in divine timing. So this whole process is in divine timing. So trust in that, okay? Is there anything the universe wants you to know at this time? You've got release your blocks. Now, this may even be you releasing your blocks around this situation, your fears, your stress, your struggle. Exercise may help, whether you're doing something big, I don't know, like something strong, like weights, or some powerful exercise, you know, like power exercising, or you're doing something relaxing. You know, like in this card, he's doing yoga or relaxing, and some of this could be like Tai Chi or something like that. Or maybe this is something you're being guided to do, to channel and focus your energy. It says, let your fears dissolve. Okay, so you've got Cancer and Scorpio coming through here. Both water, both emotional. Scorpios can react without thinking, and Cancers cling on. So this may be things that you need to release. You may need to release and breathe. The blocks could be that you perhaps could be controlling things in your mind. You need to let go of that, or thinking the worst, because Scorpios can self-sabotage. So let's get one more card for you. Anything else you need to know? You've got self-love is the key. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, have a deep breath there, Liz. Okay, so next question, Medina, got Patricia there. Okay, and that's one of my lists I can get rid of. That's good. Okay, so Patricia says, hi Liz, I was feeling sad on and off today, a message from A. And I'm sorry that it's taken a while to get to your question, honey. Thank you for bearing with me. We've just got to give him time. And he knows that it's taken a while. And this is obviously why you're feeling sad up and down, because of the time it's taking. But again, you're learning to be patient and trusting, something we have to learn. And when we're going through frustration and we're feeling ups and downs, the best thing we can do is focus on service. You know, when we get nervous, focus on service, focus on the fruit of the spirit, focus on raising our vibration and being kind and loving to ourselves. So give him time and he'll show up for you, because you are his future. So he's saying, give me time. I am your future. You are my future. So you do have a future together, even if it seems otherwise sometimes. So what does he want to apologise to you for? Well, he's definitely cried about you, okay? Yes, I have cried tears. And I feel he's also cried angry tears as well when he's been frustrated at himself. I was acting crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll make it right with you. So he is going to make it right, whatever he's done. But I do feel these tears, yes, I've cried tears, are also like when he acts crazy, when he gets mad at himself, he cries. You know, I've cried when I've been angry. You know, it's not just about crying when you get emotional. It's like when you go through something, it can be very stressful. He said, I do intend to reach out to you very soon. So he is going to contact you soon, very soon. So this could be days, weeks. Okay, I'm not feeling months. Okay, this is fast energy coming in. What do you need to know? What you're experiencing physically, these ups and downs are actually ascension. So the part of your ascension journey, you're feeling what he's feeling, and you're also gaining direction from above. And I feel that he's being guided to reach out to you. You know that too. Even if you feel you want to reach out to him, you know that it says turn, or he needs to. And he's saying if you can believe it, you can achieve it. So he's starting to believe in himself more, to know he can achieve his dreams. Get one more card. Anything else? Mission. We have one together. So this is why you're meant to be, and this is why you have a future together, because you do have a mission together. So you may be seeing white stacks. I hope that helps. Okay. Okay, we're going to do Panthera. Panthera says, Dear Liz, please revive my donation as a true donation. I have to go to bed. But did anyone see I know pretty much Panthera's situation anyway, so I can always pull cards. Just seeing if Panthera has put a question in there. Okay, Panthera, if anyone sees Panthera, just let Panthera know I'm going to pull cards, because I pretty much know what the situation is, okay? Just seeing where I am in it. Janie, I need questions from Janie, Micah, and words. Could someone just tell me? I mean, Antmon, I know that you said you'd written the donations down. I don't know how I've wrote this down. I've put words, ills, J. I probably wrote it down wrong because I was rushy. Words, ills, J. I'm sure I've wrote that wrong down. Words, twos, J. Well, that's who I've got there. I've got words, Micah, Janie. I've got 2 donations from Janie. And Panthera, I'm going to do now, okay? So Panthera, okay, thank you for bearing with me. I'm so sorry all this has happened today, but I do know the ins and outs of the situation, but I don't need there anyone, just tap in directly. So what do you need to know today? So your person is trying to be more in the present moment, okay? And obviously they do think about the future, but I feel that when your person starts thinking about the future, they get stressed, okay? So they're trying to be more in the now. So your person could be meditating or trying to do more breath work or go in nature more. And to connect more with their intuition, they feel it in their intuition, they know the truth. And this could very much be about what you're being guided to do as well. You know, you're being guided to be in the moment, to relax, to breathe, to find peace in the current situation, because you are an earth angel, and you know that too. So you could actually be focusing on your gifts and your own mission, your career, those kinds of things to relax, okay? He's saying, I will come forward to you in time. I love your body, so the desire is with you. I want to take care of you. So yes, he loves your body and he wants you physically, and that will be driving him up the wall at this time that he perhaps hasn't got access to you in that way. But he wants to take care of you. He wants to be your partner. He wants to be your lover and your partner. He wants to look after you, take care of you, be there for you. And that's why it's taking time for him to come forward, because he knows he's got to sort his situation out, okay? So if he could apologise for something right now, what would he do? Please trust in me. So he's asking you to trust him. He knows he's let you down. He doesn't want to let you down anymore. Okay, he's saying there are so many things I need to say. Felt like more cards came out, but they didn't, unless we've gone the other side. No, so there's still so many things he wants to say to you. And he's saying, please trust in me for this. I know I've let you down. I'm not going to do that anymore. And he feels really bad about that. So what's going on in his karmic situation? What's going on in his karmic situation? 9 of Swords. So he's having sleepless nights. When he is dreaming, he's probably having vivid dreams about you. But he's having nightmares as well. So he's having vivid lucid dreams. He's restless. He's having nightmares, insomnia. He's very stressed out. And that's causing havoc with his sleep because the change is inevitable. So the Death card is about inevitable change, like natural endings. So the situation he's in is naturally coming to an end anyway, possibly around Scorpio season. But he's going through a big transformation. He's just grieving that loss of the past version of himself because his karmic situation will end. And I'd be very surprised if it doesn't end this year because it's very clear that you're so close to union. That's what he wants. So he's saying, I'm tired of this life. I'm tired of our life. So with his karmic partner, he's tired. He's tired of that life. He's probably tired as well. He could be overworking. I know they've just had a holiday, but he could be like doing too much again now. And he's stressed out. He's saying, I will reply to you soon. I need to leave my partner. Now this says you need to leave your partner. But I feel that that's what you've show, whether you've had a conversation about that or it's been the energy you've been sending his way, he knows what he needs to do. But he will reply soon or reach out soon. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with me, I keep knocking my chat off. Whew, okay, so I need these questions then. Otherwise I'll just pull cards for them. So I've got me just make a note, so because I'm confusing myself with all these crossings out. So I've got Janie. I've got 2 questions for Janie. I've already answered a question about Wes's feelings, but I've also got another 2 Janie questions. And then I've got Micah, and I've got words. I'm sorry I've wrote your name down wrong. I've got words. It's J, I think, or words anyway. So we've got, these are the people I need to answer. Okay, so I'm waiting for questions from, if Janie is in the house, Janie, honey, I need your questions. I've got Micah and I've got words. Otherwise, I'll just pull cards, okay? I'm sure Micah's is about masculine anyway. Donna says, I'll be starting to print my music deck next week, so it should be out 4 to 5 weeks. That's awesome news. That's so good to hear, honey. Joy, I've already answered your question, honey. I've already answered your question, Joy, okay? I did yours when it was on the screen. I actually got yours, so I've already answered your question. So I'm just seeing if there's anyone in my chat, any of my mods that can help me out with this. I can't take any more questions, guys, because I need to answer these ones I've already got here. Okay, but I'll be live again on Friday, so I'm not answering anyone else's question. I'm just trying to find out what these are. One of Janie's was about career. Okay. So, Janie, let's pull some cards then. Oh, thank you, Brittany. And how amazing what happened in your connection. He was definitely waiting for a sign, wasn't he? He was definitely for Brittany. I mean, this is for Brittany, okay? Brittany's had a sign. Let me pull Brittany a card, actually, then I'm going to do Janie. I feel this is your card. This is Brittany. So I feel he wants to be consistent, okay? Choice is the most powerful tool you have. You made a choice, and then he showed up, okay? I don't feel I need to give you them cards, but I feel the message is, I want to pull you a couple of cards. I feel the message is, okay, that, he feels you. It's like you were sending each other telepathic messages, and you were connecting, and you acted on that impulse, and he reached out. So I just feel it's like a huge silent movement, okay? Anyway, let's do Janie. So Janie asking a question about career. So Janie, I'm sorry I can't read your questions, honey. You're not here, so I don't know what you've asked me, but I can just pull you some guidance, okay? Oh, here we go. Oh, thank you, Ant-Mon. You're amazing. Found them. Janie, messages from angels for the eclipse, and something on career as well. So the message for you, Janie, is this, okay? Whether you're taking this as a work-related, love-related, however, because of course you'll make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you've been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We're here to support you. So I feel this about something you want to do in your career. Something you've been thinking about doing for a long time, and you may have been putting it off for some reason, whatever that is. The angel's saying, go for it and we will support you. You're not on your own if you go for this. So I feel it will be a success if you go for that, okay? What else do you need to know about work? What else do you need to know about work? You've got flow of inspiration. This could be something that you are thinking about, that you're inspired to do, that brings out creativity in you. It says, when you are aligned with your truth, creativity flows like a current effortlessly and electric as well. It's like electric power. So maybe you have angel bumps about this, or you feel static electricity, you get excited. Says this flow of inspiration signals that you are on the right path, doing exactly what you're meant to do. So I feel when you feel that flow, you know it's exactly what you're meant to do. We've got strength coming in for you. So this new moon eclipse is bringing in strength, and this is also bringing in strength to Wes, masculine strength, yang moon energy. Okay, so I feel that he is finding the strength to take action and do something. So you're going to feel a lot stronger with this eclipse. And you're opening up to change, especially between now, the new moon, and February, the Aquarius season. So between now and February, you're opening up to whatever these changes need to be. And you're thinking things through as well. You're also aware that in your twin flame journey, you need to think things through. So the message is very clear. Both of these are new moon cards. Okay, you're opening up to change and you're thinking that through. What do I need to do? What do I want? And yes, you're being guided to go for it. And I feel there's a new beginning coming in between now and February. I hope that helps, okay, in some way. Hopefully next time I won't go through all this technical stuff. Thank you, Aunt Morn. You're amazing, honey. This is for words. It's Jaybird. I'm so sorry I didn't write it down properly, your name. So this is for words. It's Jaybird reading. Is my ex Matt my DM? Well, first of all, no reader can tell you that. You have to go with him for the answer. We can kind of confirm it 99.9%, but it's really a feeling and knowingness, okay? It's what you know inside. And if you're getting confused by labels, just take the label away. You've got to take a breather. So I feel if you go within, if you breathe, you're going to know the answer anyway. Know you will love. So the most important thing is to know that this person loves you regardless of the label. Okay? But what needs to come into your connection is emotion and balance, because maybe you feel like your person pulls away or takes a breather from you. In other words, they may ghost you or go silent, and then you don't know where you stand. And they're not giving equally, and then you're questioning the connection. Well, all this happens to bring in self-love and to heal childhood wounds. So even if there doesn't seem to be any balance or emotion, your person does love you. So I feel this person does love you, okay? And they could be preparing to speak their truth as well between now and the Libra season. You've got, do you know this is hard for me? So it is hard for them too. Look at this. I know it's time to express my love for you. So I feel what's going in the way or cause this problem or cause this doubt in you is this person perhaps hasn't expressed their truth, and that's what they know it's time to do. And this could be what's coming in or balancing out during the Libra season. So what do they want to apologize for or say? I watch you. So your person's watching you. So I feel he's apologizing for perhaps watching you and not taking action or doing something. And he wants to do something clearly because he wants to express himself to you. I am thinking about you and I have been watching you. Look at that for synchronized. I watch you. I've been watching you. And I am thinking about you. Of course he is. Otherwise he wouldn't be watching you. So is he your twin flame? What do they want to say about that? So have you got Micah's question as well then, Aunt Morn? Thank you so much, honey. Self-love is the key. And I feel that the message is the relationship is going to come in. They're not giving me the answer because you've got to go within for the answer, because it's a journey back to you. So the more you love in you and trust in you, okay, then not only will you move quickly towards what you want, which is a relationship with this person, but you'll know the truth about the relationship and the connection because you'll feel it. You're opening your eyes to it already. But you do know that for things to be, to be in a relationship, things have got to be slightly different. And I feel that's what you're opening your eyes to. Like, you're not seeing it through rose-coloured glasses, you're seeing the reality of it. And the reality is that sometimes in this situation, the love is there, the passion is there, but the tools aren't, because they've got to learn those tools. So, for example, your person has to open their eyes to what they truly want, release what they don't want, speak their truth, open up and all of that, and bring balance in. And that's what you're working on. So the angels say the more you work on the relationship with yourself, and that's what I feel the current message is for you, when you're working on the relationship with you, self and source, then the universe will bring in your person in the right energy. Believe in you first, and the universe has got you when it comes to this matter. Have faith. So you may be seeing 222. So the message there in the tarot is work on the relationship with you, okay, and God, and then the relationship with him will grow into what it needs to be, possibly between now and June. I hope that helps. Okay, they give me fear. So let go of any fear. I've done a little bit, honey. I think a little bit. I mean, if that was the right question, I answered for a little bit. I did what's coming tomorrow or something like that. I think it was. Again, on my PC was, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I can't do that, you see, because I've got a PC, but it's in the back room, and I don't like streaming on a computer anyway. I do it on my tablet, so unfortunately, it jumps up and does what it does. But that's amazing that you can do that. I really appreciate it. So we need Micah's question. So I've got it here. So maybe next time then, if you're in my chat and this happens, hopefully it won't happen. But if it does happen again, it's happened twice in a row now, so you never know. Maybe we're going to have 3 bouts of this. It comes in threes, doesn't it? And then it might go back to normal. Maybe I can just ask you for the questions instead of just panicking. So Aunt Mon says this for Micah. Thank you, Micah, for being patient with me, honey. May I get guidance until the end of the year? Okay, so what's the guidance until the end of the year? Cleansing. So you're going through a healing between now and the end of the year. A cleansing is taking place and you're being protected. This is so you can rise into your power. And this moon is helping that to happen. So you're getting ready for what's coming. So it's not that I necessarily feel like anything huge is coming between now and the end of the year. It's more like you feeling better about yourself, rising up like that phoenix from the ashes, okay? And you've got forgive. So it's also an opportunity between now and Pisces season as well to forgive. But there could be an opportunity coming in around Pisces season for forgiveness. So Pisces is February to March. So this could be about you going through a cleansing and forgiving everything, including you, to be able to move forward in February or March when this apology comes in. Because you could receive an apology around the full moon in Pisces season. Okay, and then things move forward from there. So it could well be, in love, for example, your person could come in and really apologise and want to make it work with you during the Pisces season. And you're going through a cleansing now, and they're going through a cleansing now to be able to make that possible. But this could also be between now and the full moon, work on going deep within and asking yourself the question, who and what do I need to forgive? And when you do that, it will open all the doors and create the changes you need to make, okay? What else is happening for you between now and the full moon? I say they give me the full moon. So I feel between now and the full moon is significant. Because I know you're asking about the end of the year, but I feel the full moon is significant. Trust in divine timing, affirm your time, patience and calm. So the more you work on being patient and calm between now and the full moon, the more relaxed you're going to be and the more cleansed you're going to feel moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, so I think I've answered everybody. Is that right? Well, that was really, really intense. That was probably the most stressful stream I've done in my entire time on YouTube. Okay? But it got a lot more stress-free at the end. Okay, with Aunt Morn helping me out there. So big thank you to everyone. I've been on 3 hours, so that's me done now. So I'm sorry I'm not answering any more questions, guys, but that was very intense for me. Little bit's question. Well, should I go easy? Oh, okay. So we're going to do Little Bit, because Little Bit, I was obviously picking up on something else then. So Little Bit, are you still here as well, honey, or is Little Bit gone now? Little Bit says, so just let Little Bit know, there is another question here, because I did answer something. I just intuitively pulled some cards. But Little Bit's question was, should I go easy? Is G real love from what I've found? Should you go easy, okay? Should you go easy? Should you go easy? Yeah, let go. So I feel that Four of Pentacles has come out to say, just let go, be in the flow of things, which is going easy, relaxing, not rushing anything, okay? Is G real love from what I've found? Is G real love? You know, in your intuition, you have to go within. The answers are inside of you, okay? And you got the moon as well, look through the illusion. So obviously what you found before, there could be illusion around that. So this is about you looking through the illusion of the past. So what I'm picking up on is this moon card coming out from what I found is perhaps you recognizing that or going through an awakening about the past. And perhaps thinking, well, maybe that wasn't what I thought it was, and this is what I think it is. So ultimately, you've got to go within and seek the guidance from your intuition to know what that truth is, because you know yourself. But it is looking likely that, yes, there's something big shifting here, and you've got to just take it easy, okay, and relax and not perhaps label things up, just allow things to unfold naturally. Because you got a focus card, didn't you, for the other part of the message I did. So you got to step into your power, okay, focus, there's the card. Again, remember, not the same card, but you got the word focus coming out. Focus on the positive. And this could be maybe focus on the positive of everything you've been through, because everything that's happened to you has grown you, even if it's been hard at the time. Because there may have been negative things that have happened to you, but ultimately they've made you stronger and wiser and more connected with your true self. Trust that all will be well, because it will be. So in these cards, you got Virgo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So the Aries energy is giving you the power to move forward in your own power, to step into your power, okay, to focus on the positive, which is what we do with Sagittarius. The Sagittarius is the archer. And then to trust that all will be well, because Virgo can bring up fear, because Virgos can be overthinkers and procrastinators. And those signs may resonate, but it's more about knowing that as you move forward, I feel as you move out of Virgo season towards Sagittarius season, you're going to know the answer anyway, because you're connecting with you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay. So I think that's everyone then on my list. I think that was everyone then. What I'll do is I'll do a little collective message for everyone, because I can't answer any more questions. Not after that live, okay? It was very stressful for me. I need to calm down now and have something to eat, okay? So I'm going to do a little collective message for everyone, okay? So remember, the more you respect yourself, the more others will respect you. So affirm, I am respected, because you deserve respect, okay? And you deserve love. Affirm it, I'm loving. So everyone watching, remember, you deserve to be respected, you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be treated the right way. Oh, thank you, Ankmore, that means a lot. Thank you, honey. Oh, I appreciate that. You know, that'll be for my hot chocolate later. Probably not today. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? Wednesday. Honestly, my head fell off today. So I am affirming, I'm respected, I'm loving, I deserve love, I'm lovable. The more you use these affirmations, the more things are going to move forward, okay? What else? You've got telepathy. Hear their call. They are talking to you through their thoughts and their emotions and their feelings, and through songs and signs. And they know they've hurt you. And they're letting you know that. Remember, hurt people hurt people. So if they've hurt you, they've hurt themselves, but they were hurting inside. So forgive, everything, and rise. And it's like, remember this, and this is the truth. This is what I'm picking up on. Whatever the pain is between the two of you, whenever you and your person are experiencing right now, and you could be in pain about it, okay? When you come back together, it will be like no time has passed. Like all that pain gets eliminated like that, okay? Because when you look into each other's eyes again, you see each other for who you are. And you remember that you're both going through things, and all that pain goes away. It's only the ego that causes all the problems. So remember that, okay? It's like no time has passed when you come back together. No more donations, please, guys. Saranga, I'm not taking any more questions, okay? Ankmon donated there for, you know, a happy, nice donation. And thank you. And I appreciate Ankmon. I shall be donating to you, okay? So it's like no time has passed when we come back together. So when you come back together, it will feel that way. And trust me, that's exactly how it feels. You know, when me and my twin got back in contact this time, I created this deck. okay, from the feelings and all the emotions. And it was like no time had passed, like seeing him yesterday. So if I remember that, then all the fear and struggle goes away. I hope that helps, okay? So we'll do Saranga's donation, but I'm not taking any more donations, okay? No, because I've been on for 3 hours. I'm saying I'm going off. I've just done a collective message, okay? So why did Jay lie to me he's sleeping with his wife? Well, perhaps he feels like he can't get out of it. Perhaps he feels like in that moment he can't say no. That sounds awful, but you never know. He is going through a big change, even though if he is sleeping with his wife, he is transforming. He wants to change. So maybe he just had a low moment and that's what he went through. You know, he could have been feeling low and he slept with it. Okay? He was perhaps trying to fix things or think, will it work? Okay? But if this is the thing, I mean, you've got to understand that if he's married to someone else, and I mean this with love, even if you see this person as your twin flame, you have no claim over it. So if he's sleeping with his wife, you know, they're married. And I know personally in my own journey how hard that is, okay? So, but I feel like if he's lied to you about it, he probably feels like he's embarrassed to talk about it or he doesn't want to explain the situation. We may feel that's what it's his duty or something like that. You know, they can think all kinds of things. Because of the happy home, he's probably trying to keep the peace. So it's more than likely he's trying to keep the peace there. Okay? That's what's going on. He lied about everything. Well, you know, you've got to ask yourself the question, then why am I putting up with that? I don't feel this is a twin flame to you. I feel it's a karmic partner. Okay? Well, this could well be about his karmic partner if you do see him as your twin flame, but I don't feel you do. I feel this is a karmic partner to you, teaching you to trust your own intuition. Okay, and also to set boundaries down. So you have to ask yourself the question, okay, if this is still going on with him and his wife, why am I allowing myself to be treated that way? So it's about boundaries, but I feel it's a karmic lesson. Maybe it's felt like a tower moment to you. Okay, but you've got, that's why, I mean, this to me, the Judgment card, I mean, it's about rebirth anyway, and you had the Scorpio card coming out, the Death card. But to me, in this particular deck, the Judgment card to me is the masculine, the twin flame card. And it's in reverse. So I don't feel this person is your twin flame. I feel it's a karmic lesson. And you've probably woken him up to the fact that his marriage isn't right or whatever's going on between you. But I feel that he did it. And I know it's an awful thing to say, but I'm picking up on this energy where he's doing these things to keep the peace in his situation. And that doesn't mean he doesn't care about you or think about you. It means that he's just thinking about himself in that moment and how he can perhaps, you know, not rock the boat. I hope that helps, okay? Yes, I left. Well, there you go. You've followed your heart there. So I'm sorry I can't stay on longer, guys, but, you know, it's been a stressful one for me today. And I've got a busy day today. It's not like I'm just finishing now. I'm going to have some breakfast and then carry on working. But I will be live again on Friday, hopefully with no technical issues. But if we do, I've got my amazing mods here to help me. So thank you to all of you for being here today. Especially a big thank you to Outmum for helping me out with the questions. It means a lot. So thank you all. I'm sending you so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you soon.